Hey guys, Dr. Kahu here and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be doing a new what if, and that is, what if Naruto became like Saitama, the movie? Now of course guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you guys want me to make Naruto what ifs, then you guys have to meet the like goal of 500 likes. If you guys don't, then I will not be making another Naruto what if until then. And not only that guys, that'll be the same with My Hero Academia and Dragon Ball Z. Bear in mind though, My Hero Academia what ifs, like goal is going to be smaller due to the fact that, well, not much people watch my Hero Academia ones like my Naruto or Dragon Ball Z ones, as opposed to Dragon Ball Z that's going to be equal like Naruto's ones, okay? I hope you guys all understand that and get what I'm trying to do, okay? And not only that guys, I'm doing my best to get these what ifs out, but life for myself is a little bit different now, okay guys? I hope you guys all understand, and I hope you guys are looking forward to this what if. But anyway, let's get into this new what if, and that is, what if Naruto became like Saitama, the movie? So of course guys, let our story begin. Now if you guys are one of my older what if people that have been around, you guys would have seen a what if that I made a long time ago, and that was what if Naruto trained like Saitama, you know? And how I went with that was I used the 8 gates as the principal core of the strength. But I wanted to change things, okay? I wanted to redo it and revamp it and make it more akin to the One Piece wrong anime, One Punch anime, okay? And so for that, I'm going to state that Naruto is going to be doing the Saitama training, and I'm going to state that everything that Naruto does, like Saitama, is going to be the same. However, it's just only going to work for Naruto, okay? Despite Rock Lee, despite Might Guy, Naruto is the only one that this workout's going to successfully impact, okay? And so our story is going to take place when after the 3 years of Naruto being away and he comes back to Konoha. This is where our story is going to begin. Naruto is walking with Jiraiya, and Jiraiya can't seem to stop smiling when he looks down at Naruto. At the same time, Jiraiya is quite fixated upon the idea that this kid is something else. Like, he's not even Minato, not Kushina, like he'll be any person that he's ever seen in his life. It actually shocks Jiraiya. And so as they're walking into the village, Jiraiya goes, "Oh, Naruto, have you told anyone about your present circumstance?" And Naruto looks down, nah, not really. I haven't actually sent no message to Konoha whatsoever. Does Gren and Tsunade know my situation? And Jiraiya kind of laughs out loud, and Naruto just smiles, looks down. And then he goes, "Well, of course. Who do you think I send messages to all the time?" Naruto looks at Jiraiya with a cold face. "Or the woman, you womanizer." And Jiraiya laughs out loud, smacks Naruto on the back and goes, "It's alright, kid." He laughs with Naruto, and Naruto just smiles at Jiraiya. And as they're walking into the village, Jiraiya just can't help but look at Naruto. And as he looks at him, he goes, "So much like the 4th Hokage you are." Only big difference is he smacks Naruto's completely smack bald head. And Naruto's like, "Ah, Sensei, that hurt, man." And Jiraiya laughs at him and goes, "Well, what's the matter?" "It's because you got no hair on your head." "Well, that's what happens when you want to work yourself to becoming bald." And Naruto's like, "Yeah, I know, but my hair's not thin, it's gone. I got some thin hair, don't I?" Naruto's being hopeful, and Jiraiya's laughing his ass off. He just can't help it, he just finds it funny. And Naruto understands. Again, bear in mind, Jiraiya is the only one that can can actually feel this comfortable with Naruto, because that's pretty much his dad, you know, like honestly. And so, as Naruto and Jiraiya walk into the village, Naruto goes, "It was a big mistake. I should have put a bandana on or something." Jiraiya just can't hold his tears back in, and he's laughing. And he's like, "How much fun this is gonna be! Everyone's gonna mock you, but not realize how much of a monster you've become." Naruto gives him a big smile, and Jiraiya smiles too and goes, "I'm proud of you, my people. You'll make your parents very proud." Endless village. Naruto thanks Jiraiya, and Jiraiya goes, "Well, I'm out." And this time though, Jiraiya gives Naruto some money. "Go help yourself to Ichiraki ramen. You need to give me some time to talk to Tsunade." And Jiraiya, because the giggles like, and Naruto's like, "Shut up, you just want to mock me, don't you?" And Jiraiya's like, "Come on, when does every day my student works himself to becoming a bowhead? Might Guy hasn't become like that, and he's worked just as hard, if not harder, all his life." And Naruto goes, "Well, I don't know. I would blame the Nine Tails, but that doesn't say nothing like that." And Jiraiya's like, he still can't get over it, eh? And Naruto's like, "It's been 2 months now, Sensei. My hair's been gone. Come on, give me a break." And Jiraiya goes, "I'll give you a break once you explain to me how you destroyed that entire mountain with a punch." Naruto's like, I don't know. I just did the workout you told me to do." And Jiraiya goes, "That workout shouldn't have worked. That was only meant to be a distraction so I can, you know, do research." And Naruto goes, "Research." And Jiraiya's laughing at him. And he goes, "Well, I'm gonna go see Tsunade. Hey, gave some food to the kid, and Jiraiya disappears, last laughing, walking through the gates. And as Jiraiya's walking in, the gate guards recognize Jiraiya, but they don't recognize Naruto, because one, Naruto's not wearing the old clothes he used to wear, and two, he's wearing his brand new Shippuden gear, but at the same time, he's rocking a massive bow head. And so when they walk in, they go, "Oh, who are you?" And Naruto goes, "Naruto Uzumaki." The moment the two gate guards see that, they look at Naruto, they're like, "Huh? Huh? Huh?" They stand next to Naruto, touch his head, and then they look at each other, they break into laughter. "What happened to you? What did Lord Jiraiya do to you?" Naruto goes, "Ugh, is this gonna be my day?" And as Naruto's walking forward, Sakura's like, Naruto? Naruto's like, Sakura-chan, hey, and she just breaks down in laughter. "What happened to you?" Naruto's like, everyone, get your laughter out, yes, I'm bold. Yes, you can see yourself in my head's reflection, come on. And Sakura just can't help it. She's walking with Naruto, trying to hold it in. She's like, she can't even say her usual, "Have I grown up?" No, she's like just looking at Naruto. But one thing she have noticed about Naruto is he's quite toned, his buff, like his clothes hug his body. You can see the definition of his arms, his legs, everything properly, which shocks Sakura. She's like, "Whoa, what kind of training did you actually do?" And then, so once she got over herself, and before Konohamaru and them come to interrupt Naruto, Sakura goes, "What happened to you, by the way, anyway?" At first, Naruto got annoyed, and she goes, "Besides the bowhead, like, why are you so manly? Look at you, you're way taller than me, you're muscly now, like, wow." Naruto just explains, Jiraiya Sensei just made me do... I don't want to talk about it. Sakura just looks at Naruto, "Okay." And then as they're walking through, one's going down as Konohamaru appears, and at first he's just as shocked, and Naruto thought he was gonna continue mocking him, but Konohamaru looks at him and goes, "Whoa, big bro Naruto, like regardless of your bow head, look how strong you've been." And Naruto smiles. Naruto goes to tell him what to do. Sakura doesn't believe him, and neither does Konohamaru or everyone else, but Konohamaru does. He looks at Naruto, I'll do my best." Oh, by the way, Naruto, he does a sexy jutsu, and Naruto like sees it, and it makes him laugh, and at the same time it tells Konohamaru good on him. And like, of course, Sakura goes to try to punch Naruto, but the moment she goes to try and full on punch Naruto, she just feels death approach her. The moment she wants to move close to Naruto, and she's like, "Oh," and she puts her hand back like, "I don't want to do that." She's trembling. She's like, "What the hell is this feeling?" Naruto goes, "Well, Jiraiya gave me some money for Ichiraku, but I want to get this situation with Lady Tsunade over and done with, then I'll eat some Ichiraku. Come in, Sakura?" And she's like, oh yeah, right." As Naruto's walking, Sakura's behind him. She's actually kind of freaking out. She just felt this death presence when she tried to punch Naruto. And so what goes on there is, Jiraiya, when he got to Lady Tsunade, he showed a picture of Jiraiya and Naruto, and Tsunade just can't help herself. She just laughs there with Jiraiya. She just like that. By the time Naruto and them get to the office, Tsunade is like got a sore stomach. She got tears coming down the side of her face. Jiraiya's like trying to hold it in. And when Naruto comes in the door, like, the reality for Tsunade is just shocking. Like, Jiraiya did tell Tsunade that Naruto is so strong, in fact, that he was able to punch an entire mountain away. Which, at first, Tsunade doesn't believe him until Jiraiya shows the picture of the mountain. And she's like, "What?" And so when Naruto walks in, she just feels this big presence, but let alone the presence, the bow head, you know? It never gets old to her. She's like, "It's real, it's really real, you're not joking, Jiraiya." And so they have all the same interactions from there. Everyone slowly but surely starts to comes to terms with Naruto being skin bold, you know. Shikamaru was the one that had the biggest shock, you know. He was stunned just looking at Naruto like, Naruto, yo. And Naruto's like, "Just get it out, laugh it out, just laugh it out, Shikamaru." Shikamaru's trying his best not to. Tamaru don't care. She's laughing hard out. And what goes down is Shikamaru lets a giggle up because, "I wouldn't want to be in your position and have people laugh at me, so I understand. I'll stop." What happens? Shikamaru turns his face away, and he has a little side giggle, and then he turns back, and then they speak about. Of course, Shikamaru explains that they're doing the tuning exam through the leaves, and the leaf in the hidden sand, you know, and it still goes the same. Now, what happens is Lady Tsunade tells Naruto that she's reforming Team 7, Sakura and Naruto. At the same time, she's kept a ninja ready for this moment, and of course it's Kakashi Sensei. Naruto goes to see Kakashi like he does in canon, and he jumps out, and he even hands Kakashi the new book, Make Out Tactics. So Kakashi is stunned. He's like, "Is this no way?" And Kakashi's shaking, like he didn't care about the hair. The moment Naruto brought the book out, Kakashi pats Naruto's head. He goes, I'm glad you're okay, kid. Thank you for this." And Naruto's like looking at Kakashi like, "Oh." You're not interested in me, you're more interested in the book, are you? And he's like, yep, yes I am. And so, of course, Kakashi disappears. Sakura and Naruto still hang out like in canon, and everything relatively goes the same up until the point when they do the training area. Now, when Naruto and Sakura are talking, Sakura, like, she finally gets over herself, and she asks Naruto, but seriously, Naruto, how did you become so strong? Like, what happened to your hair? Did Jiraiya, like, burn your hair off? Was it a punishment? Like, what happened? Naruto's like, no, I don't know. I noticed that a week ago, my hair started falling out properly. It wasn't until the day, 2 days ago that all my hair completely was gone. And Sakura's like, what? And I was like, yeah. But I'm strong though, I'm really strong. That's what I take the bonus of. And she's like smiling, oh, well, that's good, Naruto. Naruto smiles at Sakura. What ends up going down is when Kakashi appears, he lifts up the Sharingan, and when he uses the Sharingan and looks at Naruto, he just feels this monstrous presence, this power. And he goes, well, you guys know the rules. You guys want to get the bell? You guys win, and we'll reform Team 7. Naruto goes to Kakashi, Kakashi-sensei, do you want me to do this normal, or you want me to become serious? Kakashi smiles, well, Jiraiya stated that you become more powerful than even he is, even without the Nine-Tails chakra, so I would like to see what you got, Naruto, come at me with everything you have. Naruto's like, alright then, hey Sakura, what's this? Naruto instantly, he gets ready himself, Kakashi goes, just note Naruto, I went in my guard, and like, boom, Naruto appears behind Kakashi. And Kakashi's shocked. Sakura doesn't see him move. Tsunade, no one saw Naruto move, and the only reason why Jiraiya is used to it is because he trained with Naruto. Naruto appeared behind Kakashi, and what happens is Kakashi turns around, and Naruto lifts up after image. He actually grabs the bell off Kakashi and appears right by Sakura and goes, well, I got the bell. Kakashi-sensei. He wiggles the bell right in front of him, and Kakashi's like, what? And Naruto goes, yes, I'm done. He throws the bell to Sakura. Looks like we're team again, I'm hungry. Naruto walks off and Kakashi goes, wait, Naruto! And then what happens is Kakashi doesn't even hesitate, he moves a fireball jutsu and shoots it right in front of Naruto. Naruto's ready for this and he goes, alright, normal style, normal punch. Punches the fireball. As that normal punch goes past Kakashi, he gets sent flying. That normal punch sends Kakashi flying. It destroys all the trees behind him, and Kakashi's pinned up against a mountain of trees. He's like, ugh, what the hell was that? I just looked, Naruto's hand just moved a little bit, and the shockwave, the wind. He looks up, and Naruto's standing right there, back to where he was. Kakashi sees this gigantic, like massive dugout where his body kind of, the shockwave of his punch pretty much dug out the ground around him. Sakura's speechless, Tsunade is speechless, Kakashi's speechless. Everyone but Jiraiya is speechless. Naruto walks away. Well, I'm finished now, Kakashi-sensei. Hunger, food time, ramen. Naruto instantly he crouches down and he jumps. When he jumps, Lady Tsunade and them are like, what the hell did you do to the boy, Jiraiya? Jiraiya goes, oh, I did nothing. Honestly, I wanted to have more fun and research, but when he started losing his hair, that became the priority. Tsunade goes, I bet. Naruto's smiling. He gets to Ichiraku ramen, and the owner doesn't even recognize Naruto. He sees the whiskers in the eyes, but other than that, yeah, he doesn't recognize this bowhead kid. But once Naruto states, it's me, old man, Naruto Uzumaki. And he's like, Naruto? Naruto, what happened to you? What happened to your beautiful yellow hair? Naruto goes, well, Jiraiya believes I worked so hard that my hair fell out. And he goes, well, that's good then, isn't it? Naruto goes, yeah, it's kind of boring. And he goes, why is that? Well, ever since I've become so strong, there's never been a fight. Like, I've technically taken out everyone with one punch. Jiraiya-sensei, I taken him out with one punch. Kakashi-sensei, I took him out with one punch. You know, the head of Mist Ninjas I fought, I took him out with one punch. It's really ridiculous. And he's like, wow, kid. And so Naruto eats the ramen like he should in canon. And what ends up going down is, after that, Naruto was talking to Sakura. By this time, the Hidden Sand has sent a message to the Hidden Leaf stating that Gaara has been attacked and captured, which Tsunade still dispatches Kakashi, Sakura, and Naruto along with Tenten, because she's a hidden Sand shinobi. Now, all the teams, Team Kakashi is happy, you know, they're going together. Naruto's still not gotten over the fact that people were laughing at it, or got past the idea of people there laughing because it's hair, but he knows they can't help it, you know. They picked it on all his life, it doesn't faze him. Only if they were to, you know, do something physically to him, then it's over. Anyway, so after heading to the Hidden Clan village, everything goes relevant from here, okay? Everything the same. The only difference is when Chiyo tries to attack Kakashi. When she gets close to Kakashi, this killing intent that's bigger than the whole entire world over-encompasses her. And she falls to the ground on her knees shaking. And then she looks over to this bald-head, cure-board kid right next to her, and she felt all that death and power came from him. She crawls back in absolute fear and terror. And Kakashi explains, oh, Sakamu Hatake is my father. I am Kakashi Hatake. The white fang of the Hidden Leaf was my dad. And they're like, oh, damn, okay, well, alright. Sakura saves Konkuro like she does, and Naruto has a sleep because, well, he's Naruto. And so it still takes time for Paku and them to find the base, and Team Guy gets sent out as well, so that's still relevant to the same. And all the timeline from here will converge up until the part where Itachi confronts them, the fake Itachi, okay? And so by the time they get to the fake Itachi, Kakashi goes to fight him, and it's still in a sense a draw, until Naruto looks at Itachi without even hesitating. Naruto punches the fake Itachi down and grabs him by the throat, picks him up and tells him, he goes, why do you hate your brother so much? Why do you hate your clan so much? The real Itachi that sees this, he looks at him and like he can't believe he just almost killed me with one punch. Like, what the hell? And so as Itachi releases the pain jutsu, what goes down is the real Itachi wakes up. He's like, Kisamo's like, what's the matter? Did Kakashi give you a hard time? He goes, no. That brat Naruto did. The 9-tailed Jinchuriki. I don't know, but he gained so much power that it's making all the tail beasts, even the Gedo statue, look like it's nothing. Kisame is like, hell no. I even telling the truth about that. He's like, well, believe what you want. I know what I felt and I know what I saw. What goes down is Itachi warns Pain that a new power is coming, and so does what's it called? So does Zetsu. So what goes down is Pain forces the Gedo statue, all of them force their chakra into ripping out all of Gaara's chakra, and they still manage to rip out the chakra just in time for Naruto's team to land there. Team Guys get there as well, and they all deduce that there's a 5-tag seal upon there, but Naruto's like, I'm not going to wait for that, that's pointless and stupid. Everyone stay back. Naruto puts his hand back and he rushes in, he goes, normal punch, normal series. Direct blow, punches the wall and annihilates the entire wall in the mountain, or the whole hillside. And as he punches the whole hillside, this is when Nagato desummons the Gedo statue. And all that's left is a fake version of, or a television version, or like a hologram version of Nagato standing there, and Deidara and Sasori over Gaara's body. Now Naruto's just not having it, he's really pissed off, Guy and them were like, well, what happened to Naruto? Everyone wants to catch up on him. Kakashi just states that, just wait. Naruto looks at them and tells them to give Gaara back. And they're like, oh, and what are you going to do with them? Naruto releases the biggest killing intent that scares Deidara and Sasori. It leaves Deidara shaking at the knees, he can't even summon a puppet, you know? Naruto walks forward so fast that he grabs Gaara's body out of the bird and pulls it back. Sasori tries to summon the third Kazekage when Naruto appears and smacks his head off the shoulders. Destroys the big puppet, and he smacks the Sasori's head off the puppet, leaving the heart intact. Naruto grabs the puppet that says Lord Third and he goes, this will be useful for someone. Deidara is shocked. The killing intent from Naruto scared the hell out of him. Like, he is in fear. Like, not even just grabbing bombs to explode, but he has to. And so what he does is he releases all the bombs he has. He chucks hundreds of them. He runs and jumps, leaving Kakashi, Sakura, and Lady Chiyo. And so as he's running away, what he doesn't realize is Naruto is just over it. It really annoys him. He jumps so high, he kicks Deidara straight to the ground and lands on him, breaking his back and keeping him on the ground. Deidara is completely out, fully, just gone, okay? And so what ends up going down is Lady Chiyo still sacrifices her life. She still gives her life to save Gaara. And what goes from there is the Hidden Leaf and the Hidden Sands relationship gets really, really close from here. Now, when we go back to the Hidden Leaf, this is when Kakashi, Guy's like, Naruto, what happened to you? Why are you so strong and why are you bold? Naruto tells them what kind of training they did, but Guy and Rock Lee are like, you're joking, right? 100 press-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10-kilometer run. Are you lying to us? And I say, no, I did that every day for 3 years, and look what happened. Guy's like, what the hell? And like, he's shocked. Like, he goes, that's nothing for me and Lee. Me and Lee can do that in our sleep. Or like, we can do 365 hours with the press-ups and sit-ups. Like, that's just ridiculous. That you know, like, just looking at it in a combination. And so what happens is Naruto and them pretty much get represented properly, you know, because Naruto is just someone different to how the normal Naruto's in canon. What goes down is when Naruto and them, sorry guys, just yawned. When Naruto and them get the news, remembering the news from Sasori upon, Kabuto meeting at the Tenchi Bridge, they still go off together. Bear in mind that Kakashi's okay, and so Yamato, Kakashi, Sakura, and Naruto also along with, what's his name, Sai, they all head out to, well, they head out where they need to be, you know, they head out where the Tenchi Bridges are, and as they're talking, as they're hanging out, Naruto hates, what's his name? Naruto hates him so much. Well, not much hate, he disapproves of Sai, you know, because Sai's a big fake to Naruto. And not only that, he's a cheap replacement for Sasuke. Now, Yamato tries to intimidate Naruto like he does in canon, but how unfortunately for him it doesn't work. You know, Naruto intimidates him, and all the training on the 10 days, Yamato has found out one thing and one thing only: Naruto is unstoppable, everything he does, you know? Naruto is so powerful, but one good thing Yamato did was he put tracking seeds in all of Team 7, because bear in mind, Sai is still a part of Team 7. And so what goes down is, when it comes to the Tenchi Bridge situation, Yamato still appears and still talks to Kabuto, you know? And Kabuto still plays along until he's about to use his chakra scalpel. Naruto, seeing this without even hesitating, appears, breaks the area where he's standing, catches Kabuto's hand and breaks it. Kabuto's like, what the? Naruto punches Kabuto straight in the face, sends him flying. Kabuto's knocked out. He got sent flying. In doing so, he is absolutely, he's not dead. Naruto knows how not to kill people, but at the same time, he doesn't know how to keep people conscious when he punches them, okay? And so, what ends up happening is, as Naruto did so, there's a big ass shockwave that Naruto sent, much like a mini beast bomb, that weak ass punch he did to Kabuto. Naruto looks at Captain Yamato and goes, you can deactivate that, sensei. And he deactivates it and goes, thank you, Naruto, I would have got attacked by it. And they go, it's alright. And then Naruto senses something, he turns around and sees Orochimaru. Naruto's anger boils over and he takes a stomp on the bridge. And that one stomp, it cracks the entire bridge. And Naruto leaps off the bridge and appears right by Orochimaru. Orochimaru stands at Naruto and says, oh, I see, you've become powerful, but you lost your beautiful hair, I see. Are you this powerful because of the Nine Tails? Orochimaru tries to look into Naruto's mind, and when he does, he sees the Nine Tails behind the cage, sitting down, sleeping, looking down. And then when he looks at the Nine Tails, he sees something way bigger behind the Nine Tails, way scarier, way more powerful. Orochimaru leaves Naruto's mind. He's like, what the hell? Boom! Naruto punches Orochimaru, and he goes medium series, super weak punch, deep impact, punches Orochimaru straight in the face, sends him flying, destroys everything. Now, Orochimaru, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, okay? He has that broken jutsu when he leaves his body. And so after Naruto punched him so far, what ends up going down, the shockwave itself broke the rest of the Tenchi Bridge, sending everyone flying. And this is when Sai makes his move and he runs to Orochimaru's base, so that all goes relevant. Yamato tells Naruto after the wind dies down that Sai has gone on ahead of them and they can track them. Naruto's like, sweet, Kakashi, go, let's go. All of them leave, and by the time they get to Orochimaru's base, Naruto just has enough and he runs through at max speed, tries to run through the entire building until he hears a massive lightning explosion. He rushes to the opening to see Sasuke standing on top. When Naruto and Sasuke make eye contact with each other, Sasuke goes, oh, I'm not the only one that changed. Why did you shave your hair anyway? Did you become a monk, Naruto? Naruto's like, no, I didn't, Sasuke. And he goes, no matter what, I'm stronger than you, and I'm going to. He puts his hand up, and Orochimaru grabs Sasuke, and he goes, you're not stronger than him. I'm not stronger than him. Together, we are not stronger than him. Let's go, Sasuke, while we can. Sasuke tries to protest, but Orochimaru gives Sasuke the "we're going to die" eyes if we don't go. Naruto goes, where do you think you guys are going anyway? Standing right by Orochimaru. Orochimaru's like, what? What did you? Sasuke pulls out a sword to try to hit Naruto, and the sword gets so close that Naruto just bites the sword, destroys it entirely. And Sasuke's like, what the? I didn't even see him do that. Orochimaru's shaking, right next to Naruto. He doesn't want to get another punch by Naruto. He barely was able to pull himself consciously out of the body. He managed to save Kabuto, but there's only so much Orochimaru can do. As Orochimaru looks at Naruto, he's like a gigantic mountain of energy. This limitless potential scares the hell out of Orochimaru. He's like, Sasuke, boom! Naruto punches Orochimaru. This time it's a normal punch, deep impact. This normal punch sends such big, violent shockwaves that Orochimaru is out for the count. He's not dead, but his body is destroyed. Like he got sent flying through the forest, man. When Sasuke sees this and he looks at the big shockwave right next to him on the left, Naruto goes, you must be asking yourself, how did I become so strong? Why am I so strong? And Naruto goes, maybe it's because I had a better teacher than you. You chose the wrong Sunny there, Sasuke. Sasuke tries to attack Naruto, but Naruto hits him again. He goes medium style, super weak punch, deep impact. Punches Sasuke's gut, Sasuke's eyes roll back, and Naruto sends him flying into the air. And what goes down, Sakura managed to jump by Naruto. Naruto, please don't kill him! And Naruto's like, oh, I'm not gonna kill him. I just remembered, but before he left, I was gonna break all his bones and force him back to Konoha. So I just let him kind of remember. I broke all his ribs, so I don't think he'd want to do anything now. Sasuke hit the ground entirely. He was blacked out. He hit the ground. He's trembling. Sakura's like, Naruto! Naruto's like, what? I warned him. That's his own bloody fault for being weak. I told you. Now, where did that Orochimaru go? Naruto looks around, and he instantly jumps into the air, and he's like, where did you go, Orochimaru? Naruto sees Orochimaru's body, and he jumps down, and he goes medium style, weak punch, double deep impact. He just throws a double deep impact, and as this hit, it makes this huge crater where Orochimaru's body is. When Naruto gets there, Orochimaru managed to save himself yet again by getting himself out of that body. Naruto's like, that snake is really good, I see. And Jiraiya Sensei lost to you. Naruto walks away, and he goes, oh well, Jiraiya Sensei didn't really lose to him. It's his best friend. He never went all out on him. That's what it is. And so as Naruto walks back, Sasuke's in a bad way. Naruto didn't just rupture his ribcage. He pretty much gave him 2 collapsed lungs, you know. His back is like almost fully out. It's a miracle that Sakura can heal him, you know. And Naruto goes, oh, so how's he? And Naruto looks at Sai. Hey, Sai. And Sai's scared when he looks at Naruto. What the hell were you doing in the first place? Boom! Naruto lands right next to him. And it scares Sai. He's in absolute fear. He's like, And Naruto's like, what's the matter? Are you afraid or something? And when Sai looks at Naruto, it's just death. It's all he sees. He's experienced death in his life, Sai. He's never experienced this death. Kakashi goes, Naruto, slaps Naruto, hurry up. We gotta go. Good job on capturing Sasuke. However, we didn't get Orochimaru. Naruto goes, yeah, sorry about that. I got carried away, I guess. And Kakashi goes, well, consolation prize, we got Sasuke back. You kept your word. Come on, let's go. Naruto goes, let me carry him. And Sakura's like, but I need to. And Naruto goes, Sakura, he could use his lightning style upon you, shock you, and run away, right? And she goes, yeah, but he wouldn't. Naruto goes, really? He wouldn't? And she's like, oh, he would. And Naruto goes, I know. He pats Sakura's head, but don't worry, I got him. And if he tries anything again, I'll knock him out. And she smiles, feeling insecurity. And Naruto goes, oh, I kept my promise, by the way. And she goes, yeah, you did. She gives Naruto a kiss on the cheek, but in a thank you way, okay? Not because I love you. Naruto understands this. This is the one thing Naruto has learned from becoming so strong is the love he has for Sakura is only one way, and so he's not gonna endorse it fully. And so what goes down is they all begin to walk back to Konoha. But this time though, Kakashi is so proud of his student that he shouts them all the way through. He goes, honestly, I'm proud of you. Good on you, Naruto. Day 3, upon them walking back to the village, Sasuke, he's waking up and he's like, what Orochimaru? I had a bad dream. Naruto goes, what kind of dream did you have, Sasuke? And Sasuke goes, Naruto! And looks at Naruto, wait a minute, you got a bowhead! And he goes, and he looks at himself and sees that his ribs are being caged up, like wrapped up, and he's in so much pain. He's like, what did you do to me? Naruto goes, I punched you with one of my weakest punches. Looks like your curse mark didn't heal you fast enough, but it's okay. Sakura healed you. And Sakura looks at Sasuke. Hello, Sasuke. And he's like, Naruto goes, didn't I tell you I was going to break you and bring you back to the village? Well, I broke you. So let's go. You already lost a bet. Get over yourself. Sasuke goes, but I need to get stronger to fight Itachi. I need to. Naruto slaps him. That's why I'm here, idiot. I'll help you. We're best friends after all. And Sasuke looks at Naruto like, and he goes, you haven't given up on me? Of course I haven't. That's the reason why I work so bloody hard. That's the reason why I can accept that all my hair fell out, because I worked so hard. Mike Guy and Bushy Brows Sensei and Bushy Brows himself, they laugh at me for the training regimen I did, but hey, I'm laughing at them. Can they do what I can do? They have to sacrifice their life to do nearly half the things I do. And Sasuke's just like, damn, shit. And as they're walking back, Sasuke's just looking at Naruto, and Naruto goes, see, told you. Obviously the signing that you worked with didn't work for you, right? Now Sasuke was biding his time, and so before they got to the village, Sasuke managed to break free of the bindings. Bear in mind, Naruto let Sasuke walk next to them because Sakura healed him. Took him a couple of days to heal Sasuke. That's why they took so long to get back to Konoha. But what goes down is as Sasuke is fully healed and he's walking back, he breaks out of his bind, he jumps over and does a massive 5-star fireball jutsu at Team 7, and he tries to reverse summon himself away. Naruto walks out of the 5-star like it was nothing, and he goes, you know this was really expensive, right? Jiraiya Sensei paid for this. Boom! Naruto pierced by Sasuke, and Sasuke's just sweat dropped dead, He's so scared, He just thought everything that happened was a dream, that one punch from Naruto was fake, you know, he had to use the Nine-Tails chakra to beat him. Nope. Sasuke, when he turns around and he tries to complete the hand seals, Naruto grabs Sasuke's hands and breaks it immediately. You're not finishing it off. And he goes, we're almost back to the village, so I'm guessing the bet's not won yet, I guess, eh? Headbutts Sasuke, knocking him out. Puts him back over his shoulder. Oops, puts him back over his shoulder. Kakashi and them are like, Naruto, and he goes, that's alright, that's alright. As they're walking him back to the village, what ends up going down is Naruto throws Sasuke in front of Lady Tsunade, and he goes, well, mission partially accomplished, Lady Tsunade. And she goes, good job, Naruto. Good job, Team 7. And Sakura goes, well, I really did nothing much. I just kept Sasuke alive until we got back here. And Sakura begins to heal Sasuke again, and she goes to him, man, he now needs to realize and shut up. Naruto's too powerful. He's scary. Tsunade looks at Sakura like, what? Really? He's that powerful? So the mountain incident was not fake. And Kakashi goes, no. He punched the Orochimaru around the forest like it was nothing. He destroyed the majority of the forest. And he bit a sword, point blank range, took a fireball jutsu right in the face, and walked out. Yep, no. Naruto's not something else. I instantly want to promote him to a tuning. And Naruto's like, really, Sensei? And he's like, yep. Gives Naruto a thumbs up, and he goes, he rubs the back of his head. And Kakashi pats Naruto and goes, I'm proud of you, eh? Thank you. You fixed up my failure as your teacher. And Naruto goes, no problem at all. But one thing you can do is shout me to Ichiraku Ramen. And he goes, Yamato, your turn. Yamato's like, what, senpai? Huh? And he goes, come on. I paid for all the food coming back here. That's the least you can do. I wasn't the one who was trying to scare him, wasn't I? And Yamato's like, oh yeah, that's right. And what goes down is, as they go to Ichiraku, Lady Tsunade, like, he dismisses them. When they get to Ichiraku, Yamato goes, hey Naruto, by the way, speaking about the Nine Tails, does the Nine Tails chakra flow out of you? And Naruto goes, oh, well, we had a little fight in my mindscape about 6 months ago when I almost brought myself to death in this training, you know? He tried to force himself out, and so I just jumped in the cage and knocked him out. Ever since then, he's just been quiet, and he just talks to me ever so often. He's like, what? You knocked the Nine Tails out? And goes, yeah. I even know the Nine Tails' real name. I've been annoying him every single day for a while now. He's like, wait. Let me get this straight. At your weakest time in your mindscape, you said, and your body was physically weak and you're thinning the chakra out, just so I know, be clear, Naruto. You walked into the cage in your mindscape and knocked the Nine Tails out? And he goes, yeah, I did. He goes, with your bare hands? Yep. Without no ninjutsu? Nope. Kakashi-senpai, why the hell am I here? And he goes, oh, you're part of Team 7. He goes, but Naruto, like, and Naruto goes, oh, he doesn't need to be here now. Sasuke's back now, so we can work together and we can capture all the rest of the Akatsuki. And Kakashi goes, that's the one, kiddo. I like that. Now what goes down is, after they enjoy themselves, it takes a week before Sasuke fully gets out of his stupor, you know? Like, he's just been in and out of hospital, just fully trying to get healed, making all these attempts to run away, and Naruto's not giving him a bar of it, eh? Until Naruto goes, you should leave Sasuke with me. Lady Tsunade's like, but he's a criminal, he needs to be locked up. He goes, yeah, he's a rogue ninja and all, but he didn't really do nothing bad. He didn't kill no one leaving the village. And in fact, he would have killed Orochimaru and saved us all the drama, right? And Tsunade goes, you have a thing there. And what goes down is, they bring Sasuke in. Now, this is when Danzo finds out everything that's happened, and Danzo wants to kill Sasuke, and he's going to assassinate Sasuke that night. Okay? But what goes down is, as Tsunade brings Sasuke in, Sasuke sees Tsunade and goes, what am I doing here? And then Naruto goes, Sasuke! Sasuke looks at Naruto and he just feels this, like, oh my gosh, this overwhelming power of, I better shut up. And he looks back at Tsunade with a speak. And she's like, speak! And she clicks her knuckles. Oh, you're scared of Naruto, but you're not scared of me, are you, boy? She stands up. And you think you can take on Orochimaru? I remember, I'm the one who knocked him out with my bare hands. Thank you very much, Sasuke Uchiha. Sasuke feels this massive, intimidating presence, eh? And then lo and behold, the great Jiraiya kicks in the door. Ah, Tsunade! And Naruto goes, oh, Jiraiya-sensei. Hey, Naruto boy, I heard you brought back Sasuke. And he walks over to Sasuke and grabs his hair. Nice to see you, young Uchiha. Sasuke's just like shocked, eh? He's like being like ridiculed, like he feels humiliated. You know, and Naruto's like, shh, just go with it, Sasuke. I want to help capture Itachi with you. But I want you to work with me. Come on, Sasuke. Sasuke looks at Naruto, he's like, what? I told you, when you come back to the village, I'll help you capture Itachi and get all the answers you want. But you gotta promise me you gotta stay back in the village, because if you don't, I'm gonna continue to break you until you realize and just give up. And Sasuke's like, why are you doing this to me? Why, Naruto? Because you're my best friend. You're the brother I never have. I don't know why you love your big brother Itachi. He wasn't there for you. He killed your entire clan. And he tried to kill you growing up, remember? Sasuke, eyes open. I will never do that to you, but at the same time, I will do what's needed to keep you safe. not what you want. I'm not going to give you what you want, Sasuke. I'll do what I need, or do what is needed for you. Do you understand? Sasuke looks at Naruto and just feels this overwhelming emotion of anger, hatred, sadness, and some gratefulness in his mind. And Sasuke just puts his head down and goes, fine, I'll accept your help. And Naruto goes, good. And Tsunade goes, well, why are you going to do that? I actually got a mission for you. If you're going to be a part of working with Naruto, Sasuke, and judging by Naruto's physical prowess over you, you might want to listen. But anyway, you know what Orochimaru's bases are, right? And Sasuke goes, yeah, I do. And he goes, well, this is what I'm going to charge you with. You, Sakura, Naruto, Kakashi, Yamato. And Yamato's like, what? Why am I coming? And Kakashi's like, just go with it. Shut up. And Jiraiya's laughing. He goes, you guys are going to head off to all the Orochimaru bases till you find them, right? And Naruto's like, oh, right. And Naruto's like, alright, yes, let's go. And Sasuke's like, fine. And as they're getting ready to leave, Jiraiya's like, oh, Naruto, before you go, come here. And Naruto's like, oh, what's up, Jiraiya sensei? Hey, I finished my Sage Mode training. You want to see it? And Naruto's like, yeah, I do. Jiraiya sits there on the ground for 5 minutes, absorbing nature energy properly. And he opens his eyes and he goes full Sage Mode. And Naruto's like, whoa, you did it, sensei. You don't have a big frog nose, or frog body, or frog head, or hard, like, warts all over your face. Jiraiya's like, come on, don't mock me like that. And Naruto's like, come on, I'm just giving you praise, sensei. And they're both laughing at each other, But when Jiraiya is in Sage Mode, he can't believe how powerful Naruto is. He just can't believe the gap between him and Naruto is like infinitely massive. And he just smiles. I'm proud of you, kiddo, okay? Naruto goes, cool. What's your plans now anyway? And Jiraiya goes, well, I have a tip where the Akatsuki leader is, but I'll wait for you to come with me, okay, kid? Naruto goes, you want me to come with you? Well, it's not much. I want you to come with me. Tsunade actually told me if I'm gonna do this mission, then you have to come with me. Naruto's like, okay. And Tsunade goes, Naruto, don't get everyone killed. Naruto's like, why me? It'd be more sane to Sasuke or Sakura. Me, Jiraiya's smiling. He's like, it's to be the strongest, Naruto. Naruto's like, alright. And then what goes down as they're walking away. This is when Sai approaches them, and Sai, instead of talking, he walks past Naruto and hands him a paper, and then Sai disappears into an ink blob. And as this piece of paper standing there, the ink blob jumps onto the paper and it writes itself down in front of Naruto's eyes. Naruto gets shocked and smiles and crushes it and goes, thank you, Sai. Maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe you are a true member of Team 7. Naruto smiles and they go, yes! And so what ends up going down is they stay one more night before they leave Konoha upon Naruto's request, okay? Naruto unofficially made Sasuke move in with him, because Naruto's like, I'm not letting you live alone. You have to earn my trust before you gap it, bro. And Sasuke's he just knows, like, every time he tries to do something, Naruto's eyes scare the hell out of him. His Uchiha eyes do nothing. When he looks at him with the Sharingan, it scares him even more. And so what happens is, as Sasuke is sleeping, Naruto is resting too, and Sakura, she just wants to sleep over, being Team 7. They're all talking, they all fall asleep until Naruto hears a ruckus. Bear in mind, Naruto already knew what was going to happen. Sasuke and Sakura were already made aware. Kakashi and Yamato have been made aware, so is Lady Tsunade. And so as the Root Ombu Ninja break in quietly and try to execute Sasuke, they stab their swords through Sasuke, They manage to restrain Sakura and Naruto, fake, And when they pull the sword out, they're like, the Uchiha dead. We'll recover his eyes, and then poof. Sasuke disappears, poof. Sakura disappears, and poof, Naruto disappears. The whole room turns into a gigantic toad mouth. And Jiraiya comes out of the walls of the toad mouth. And he goes, oh, you tried to assassinate not only the last Uchiha, but my godson as well. How much fun I'm gonna have with you. Jiraiya beats them all up and turns one of the ninjas into a toad. And what happens? The Root Ninja can't speak, but what happens is they have enough information that they need. They take it, and so what happens is before Team 7 leave, they call a meeting with the village elders, and even with Danzo. Danzo comes in. He goes, "What's the meaning of this, Suna? I have a couple of my people gone missing. I have more things important than a meeting." Tsunade goes, "You might want to sit in upon this." Sasuke walks out, and he goes, "Sasuke, Uchiha." He gets up in a defensive stance. So does the village elders. And Sasuke goes, "Ah, now you recognize me. You tried to kill me last night." He goes, "The hell are you talking about, Naruto?" Naruto throws in the Root Ninjas that came in. Naruto goes, oh, yeah, these are the ones that try to kill us in our sleep. But I was prepared for that, and they couldn't get away from Jiraiya. Danzo shocked. He goes, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't sanction. Boom! Naruto punches Danzo straight in the gut, breaking all his ropes. Danzo coughs out so much blood, and Danzo hits the ground. He's trembling, trying to move. The village elders are like looking at Tsunade, but Tsunade's just sitting there. She doesn't even care. Naruto goes, how dare you try to kill my best friend? And Sasuke looks at Naruto and feels the real hostage, this big weight, but not on him. He feels absolute security looking at Naruto like that. Naruto stands over Danzo. When I come back, and oh man, you better hope I don't see you again, eh? Naruto looks at Lady Tsunade. We'll be off now, Granny. Thank you for this. She smiles. Thank you, Naruto. And as Naruto them come out, what happens to Sai appears. Naruto thanks Sai so much, and Sai goes, it's the least I can do. Naruto tells Sai, no matter what, you're still an honorary member of Team 7. Sai looks up at Naruto. Naruto gives him a big smile, and he thanks Naruto. He goes, but I thought you hated me. Naruto goes, oh, I did hate you. I hated you so much. You tried to replace Sasuke, but now that Sasuke's back and everything, I can now get over myself, and yeah, who cares? And he goes, thank you, Naruto, but I'll stay in the village and help the Hokage. And goes, that's cool, Sai. Thank you so much. They fist bump, and Sakura smiles, and they all walk off, you know. Kakashi's like, whoa, my team is changing. Sasuke goes, who's that? And he goes, oh, he was your wannabe replacement. And Sasuke smiles, hearing what Naruto said. And what goes down is they all leave to all the Orochimaru bases. Now, as this is going down, a few things are going to happen in Konoha. One, Asuma unfortunately is going to die against Kakuzu and Hidan. Itachi is going to get a hold of Sasuke to see if he can meet him at the Uchiha base, you know. And so, as Naruto and Sasuke and them are gone, they go to each and every Naruto's or some Team 7. They all go out to all Orochimaru's bases and they capture all the bases, you know. And they free all the people that are in them, Jugo, Suigetsu, and Karin, all that stuff. And for even though they're kind of enemies and shit in a sense, they still manage to capture them all. Bear in mind, Orochimaru managed to escape again, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for Naruto. It doesn't matter for Sasuke and all them. They managed to still destroy all Orochimaru's bases they can find. And they bring back a few key members. What's it called? Karin, Uzumaki, Suigetsu, and Jugo. Jugo is massively loyal to Sasuke, you know. And what ends up going down is Konoha begins to look at things. Now, when they get back to the village, this is when Naruto and them are made very aware what happened with Asuma. And so, as Naruto sees this, what goes down is a letter for Sasuke appears. Lady Tsunade passes the letter to Sasuke, and it shows it's from Itachi. But at the same time, Jiraiya is about to go on his battle with the leader of the Akatsuki himself, or investigation. And so what happens is Naruto's in a moral dilemma. Do I help my best friend and keep my promise, or do I help Jiraiya, my sensei? Jiraiya taps Naruto on the head. It's alright, cue ball, I'll be fine. Naruto, but sensei, he goes, no, not to worry. If any immediate danger, I'll come back, okay, I promise you. Naruto pulls Jiraiya down. You better. You have a bad habit of not following through when you say that, sensei. You know how much times I've saved you? And he's like, come on. That time I was doing research. And it's like, research, yeah, research. Jiraiya smiles. Tsunade loves Naruto and Jiraiya's dynamic. It's like it's like a grandson-grandfather type of dynamic. She loves it. She loves seeing Jiraiya truly happy. And so does Sakura. Sasuke is slowly but surely gathering his smile back, you know. And what goes down is Naruto goes, okay, then it's decided. Sasuke? And he goes, I'm coming with you. Kakashi goes, can we just have a rest? You know, like Asuma just died, and Naruto goes, well, we'll deal with that when we come back to the village, okay? We'll take those Akatsuki members down also. And they look at Naruto, and Naruto goes, because no one's gonna get away with killing Lord Third's son. No one. And this massive killing intent fills the entire Konoha. Everyone just looks at for some reason, everyone just has to look at the Hokage's office, you know? They're like, what the hell? Everyone in the office himself was just scared. Just think of this as a really, really powerful version of Conqueror's Haki without no one knocking out, okay? Or like a super powerful version of Stain's Bloodlust. And just gonna let you guys know, I've been watching a lot of One Piece. Damn, I regret it. There's so much episodes, but hey, I'm catching up, you know. I'm getting there. I'm like on episode 200 or something. Yeah, my mind is just blown. I have like 1,000 episodes to get through. I'm up to date with the manga though, not with the anime. But anyway, back to the series. Naruto and them head off to Itachi's, where the old abandoned Uchiha base, you know. They'll arrive there soon, and Itachi said that he'll meet them at the end of the week. And so what goes down is Team 7 begin to train. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura begin to train, but what goes down, Naruto just states, why don't you all fight me? It'll be a good way for me to train. And Kakashi goes, you know what, it would be. He lifts up his Sharingan. I want to see how powerful Sasuke's become too. Naruto tells Sasuke, use that curse mark you have, make it your own, don't let it be your Orochimaru. Yeah? And Naruto goes, I promise I won't use none of the 9 tails. They're like looking at Naruto, like, what? And Naruto smiles, well, come at me. Team 7, like, well, Team 7 plus Kakashi fight Naruto. And it's a main battle, they fight for, they battle and train for a couple hours. All of them are beat but Naruto. He just sits there like, okay, that was it. I ended you all with all, medium, weak punch, okay? Anyway, Sasuke realizes that Naruto is a hurdle. He goes to Naruto, well, have you ever been serious before? And he goes, well, when I first kind of obtained the power, I destroyed an entire mountain. Sasuke goes, wait a minute, that was you. Naruto goes, what, you know about that? And he goes, yeah, we were just not so far from there. And Naruto goes, oh yeah, well, you see. And what goes down, and as they're walking, you know, they actually bump into Deidara and Toby. And Naruto sees them, and sees the Akatsuki robes. Deidara, I mean Toby himself. And when Naruto sees the Akatsuki robes, he doesn't even hesitate. He appears by Toby, and he punches the tree. But the hand goes right through the tree, but it destroys everything behind him. Toby's like, he's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get punched by that. But really, in the back of Obito's mind, I definitely do not want to get punched by that. He tries to appear behind Sasuke, but Naruto appears again right by him. He goes, where do you think you're going? He goes to throw a punch, missing him again. But the shockwaves itself are so deadly that Toby has to get away. He tries to go on the ground, but Naruto punches the ground, causing a huge earthquake. And Toby's like, I need help. Zetsu immediately appears and makes a lot of wood style, and Toby is able to calmly away. Naruto saw something though when he saw the fighting the guy. And as this guy disappears, what ends up going down. And so after Toby disappears and Naruto destroys all of Black Zetsu's wood style, Naruto goes, that person was an Uchiha. Sasuke goes, what? Itachi? No, that's not it at all. I just saw his eyes, but he didn't look like Itachi. He was pretty interesting ability. And they begin to walk, and Sasuke goes, what the hell is wrong with you? What? Naruto goes, oh, come on, let's go. And so as they're heading towards the abandoned Uchiha base, this is when Jiraiya is confronting Nagato, okay? And which in turn, Jiraiya manages to take out nearly all the pains but Tendo pain. But what happens is Jiraiya still has to escape, okay? He still keeps his arm, because bear in mind, Jiraiya has perfect Sage mode now. He doesn't need Ma and Pa Toad. He does what Naruto would do in canon. He leaves the Shadow Clone out there to gather nature energy while he's in the village. And so when Jiraiya needs to, he releases the Shadow Clone. He goes Sage mode and he goes full boss mode on all of them. Bear in mind, Jiraiya can stay in Sage mode for a long time because he's been used to Sage energy more than Naruto, okay? Because in canon, even though it took Naruto a week to master Sage mode, he could only stay in it for 5 minutes. But bear in mind, Jiraiya's been using nature energy for decades, okay? So for Jiraiya, Sage mode and the fact that he can master Sage mode now is much easier. He can pretty much stay in it nearly indefinitely. However, the problem with Jiraiya and his Sage mode is it still takes him a lot of time to build the nature energy up, okay? And so that's still it. But what goes down is Jiraiya managed to survive, and he ends up at Mount Miyaboku. He's a little bit injured, not badly, a little bit injured, okay? Because Conan was helping Pain, and so that's why they were able to survive. And so what goes down is Jiraiya is okay though. He's like he's just having a nice swim in a bath, in a bath in Mount Miyaboku. What goes down is by Jiraiya doing that, what happens is Naruto then make it to the Uchiha base. And when they get there, Kisame swings Samihara. Kakashi's about to move, but Naruto catches Samihara. As Samihara's about to flex, it feels Naruto's chakra and he gets scared. And jumps out of Naruto, or out of Kisame's hand, but Naruto's holding onto it. And Kisame's like, Samihara, break his hands. But Samihara's like docile as. He went back to, he's just rubbing his head against Naruto's shoulder, much like how a cat does to a human's leg. And Naruto's, oh, hey, this sword likes me. I didn't know your sword was alive. And Kisame's like, you damn break, runs up to Naruto. What happens? Kakashi goes, and you're out. Throws a Chidori right through Kisame's chest, not killing him, but Kisame's in absolute pain. Sasuke jumps right by Kisame. Sakura does a big ass punch and hits Kisame straight in the face. Kisame gets smashed into the ground, cracking it entirely. And Kisame is knocked out, not dead, knocked out, okay? Kakashi missed his heart and then stabbed him and only partially paralyzed him, and Sakura did the rest of it. What goes down is Naruto goes, hey Kakashi Sensei, you want to hold the sword? He goes, no, I'm not touching that thing. Naruto's like, but he won't leave me alone. And he goes, just seal it away. And he goes, where do I have the sealing scroll? And Kakashi goes, Sakura goes, you haven't changed one bit. Despite you becoming powerful and you got a big bow head, you're still Naruto, idiot. Naruto's like, come on, have my back. Sasuke's already fighting, let me go. And so what happens is, and bear in mind guys, Naruto's attitude, he's not like Saitama where he's not fully too unhappy and depressed with being a godlike being. At the same time, he's trying to balance himself out. He still wants to be rambunctious. At the same time, nothing makes him excited. And so Naruto is just Naruto, okay? Just more out there. And so what goes down is, by the time Naruto is able to put Samihara down, he jumps it through the building, and when he gets there, Itachi and Sasuke are having the meanest one-on-one down on top of the building. Itachi just used Amaterasu, and they've just gone through this massive exchange. And what goes down is, before Sasuke throws the lightning dragon, Naruto appears on top of the hill and goes, "Oi, that's enough." But what goes down is Itachi tries to pull out the Orochimaru part in Sasuke, but what ends up going down is Naruto backhands the Susanoo, cracking it entirely, destroying it and knocking Itachi out. And Sasuke goes, "Naruto, you!" Naruto slaps Sasuke and tells him, "I told you I was going to help you. I wasn't going to let you do this alone. And if you have not noticed, he's holding back on you, idiot." Sasuke's eyes widen. His rage and frustration boils over so much to the point where he's almost about to go all bloodlust. But this is when Itachi finally gets up and puts him under a really powerful genjutsu, you know. In doing so, it made Sasuke believe that he killed Itachi, so Itachi could force the Sharingan awaken, but it didn't work, okay? Because Itachi didn't have enough chakra. Naruto goes, "Well, that's mission accomplished. We got Itachi." Sasuke's tired and he's injured from Naruto's punch. Naruto carries Itachi back, and Sakura's carrying, Naruto's carrying both Kisame and Itachi. What goes down is Sakura's carrying Sasuke, and Kakashi's like holding Samihara. And what goes down is Kakashi goes, "Naruto?" And Naruto goes, "Yes, Sensei? How about you just do all the fighting and we just be here for your backup support, eh?" Naruto smiles, and Sakura goes, "Yeah, because it's like we're not going to be doing nothing." Naruto goes, "Didn't you guys knock the shark guy out?" And Kakashi goes, "Well, yeah, then you guys are useful." And they're like, And not only that, they need to be healed before we get to Konoha, you know, they're going to die. And when Sakura heals Itachi, this is when she finds out Itachi's badly sick. She looks at his injuries and she realizes that it's a sickness that is not uncurable. Her and Tsunade can possibly cure it. So Itachi's pretty much in a coma, Kisame's pretty much in a coma, and Sasuke wakes up a day later. And when he gets up, he sees, "Itachi! Naruto, where?" And Itachi's lying down. "Oh, he's knocked out over here." He goes, "Why is he alive?" And he goes, "Well, we need him for questioning, of course." And Sasuke goes, "Oh, okay. Naruto goes, Don't worry. You'll get your revenge or your say. But didn't you do it anyway?" And Sasuke goes, "Yeah, but he did something with his Sharingan. He put me into a genjutsu and like tried to force me to go through all these bad memories. I don't know what his plan was, but he should have done it to you." Naruto goes, "Yes, I think it's practically impossible to put me in genjutsu. Jiraiya Sensei tried to once I broke my limit, I believe. But, you know, that's it." And Sasuke goes, "What? You broke you?" And he goes, "Oh, well, Kakashi, Jiraiya Sensei has a theory. The reason why I'm so strong and the reason why nothing affects me is because I broke my physical limiter barrier. You know, I don't need the Nine-Tails chakra, my power is actually way more than his, you know?" And Sasuke just looks at Naruto like, "Huh?" Naruto goes, "Yeah, I know, it sounds stupid and cocky, but I have become the strongest," Jiraiya said. And Sasuke goes, how does he forget that?" And then Naruto goes, "Oh, I knocked the Nine-Tails out of my mind." And Sasuke's eyes widened, and he goes, "Oh, I can believe that because you punched through Itachi's unbreakable shield with a backhand." And Sasuke's just like, okay, Naruto, I believe you." And so from there, they all go back to Konoha. Itachi wakes up in the hospital in Konoha, you know, with Elite Jonin there. Kisame has just been locked up entirely. And what goes down is when Danzo finds out that Itachi's in the village, his whole plan blows up in his face. He's in so much desperate plans, you know, like he's like, "What can I do? Like, this kid Naruto will kill me," like all this stuff going through his head, you know. But what goes down is one thing he needs to do is get rid of the Uchihas, but while he can. Unfortunately for him, no. And how they figure out a cure for Itachi is by using Karin's DNA. And using Karin's chakra ability to the blight and heal, and Lady Tsunade and Sakura's treatment. And so after they're done, what goes down is they begin to interrogate Itachi, and this is before This is before Pain invades the village in 2 days from now. But what goes down, as they're interrogating Itachi, they find out all, Itachi said he'll only say so if Sasuke's there. And so Sasuke appears, Sasuke sits in the room, and Itachi tells him everything, and he shows Sasuke through his mind. And showing Sasuke the Uchiha massacre and everything like that, Sasuke begins to tear up, and that's when his Mangekyo Sharingan activate. When Tsunade heard that Itachi did this for the village, once she arrested the village elders and Danzo, she disbanded Danzo's control over Root, and she put Root under Yamato or Kakashi. But Kakashi goes, no thank you, I don't want to be a Root ninja. Yamato is about to take place, but this is when Jiraiya walks back in the room. He goes, oh, I'm back by the way, Suna. And she's like, Jiraiya, you survived? And he said, hey, guess what girl, you owe me a date. And Tsunade's like, she smiles, she rushes over to Jiraiya, she hugs him. And Jiraiya's like, oh, Suna, that's alright, I'm alive, don't worry. She goes, you bloody idiot, I haven't heard from you. I thought you were dead. And he goes, no, I'm not dead at all, you're alright. And if I was, Lord Fukasaku would have came and told you. And she just looks at Jiraiya and she goes, you managed to finally get a date out of me. How long now? 30, 40 years? And Jiraiya goes, yeah, about that. And she smiles, well, you earned it. Jiraiya thanks Tsunade. Naruto's like, hey, Jiraiya sensei. And he goes, oh, hey, Q-Ball. Naruto's like, oh, really? No respect? Come on. I've defeated two Akatsuki members now, extra. And this is when Kakashi has given the mission. Oh, Kakashi is told by Lady Tsunade at the same time that Deidara and Hidan and Kakuzu have been spotted on the borderlands of the Land of Fire. And what happens is, what goes down is Shikamaru, Kakashi, Team Asuma go off, like a cannon. But this time, instead of just Team Asuma, Naruto goes, I'll come with you. And at first, Shikamaru goes, no, Naruto, we don't need you to come. Kakashi goes, yep, you can come, please, yes, please. Naruto smiles, wait a minute, you just want to sit down and read your book, don't you? Kakashi gives him a wink and a thumbs up, and Naruto's like, you perv. And they begin to laugh, and Naruto's just going off, and Naruto just states to them, I'm here to help you guys get your revenge, No one's going to get away with killing Asuma Sensei. That makes me so angry. And they feel this overwhelming power, Now it goes down, as Naruto and them leave, this is when Itachi is cleared by Lady Tsunade. She clears Itachi of all his crimes. And she promotes Itachi as Konoha's one of Konoha's top hero. At first they're like, but he killed the Uchiha. But then they find out what was happening with the Uchiha, and they found out all of Danzo's plans, and the fact it was Danzo that made the Uchiha go that way. And so they come to realize, and all the village unanimously agree that Itachi, they bow to Itachi, and they welcome him back, Lord Itachi, the leader of the Itachi, the Uchiha, And unfortunately for Itachi, Karin has taken a massive liking to him. She became more obsessed with him than Sasuke, And unfortunately for him, he's stuck with her. And Sakura has told Sasuke her feelings properly. And Sasuke has dramatically changed too. The weight of his shoulder, the emotional burden, everything like that. And he actually takes Sakura's feelings. He accepts Sakura's feeling and thanks her. And tells her that he's really grateful for her. And Naruto. And she smiles and she looks up in the world and she cries and says, thank you, Naruto. Thank you so much. And what goes down is, and not only that, Lady Tsunade and them perform the eye surgery with Sasuke and Itachi. And not only that, they send Kisame off to the Hidden Mist Village to await trial. Bear in mind, Konoha are building allies, okay? They managed to send Deidara back to the Hidden Stone Village, which they got praise from the Tsuchikage from there. The Hidden Sand Village with Kakuzu and Gaara and Naruto saving Gaara's life. Now the Hidden Mist Village when it comes to Kisame and Samihara. Samihara doesn't want to leave Naruto, but unfortunately he had to go. And so what goes down is 3 villages are really close with Team 7, And what goes down, or Team 7 Konoha. And so as Naruto and them leave the village, and they go out, it takes a day and a half to get to where Deidara, why do I keep saying Deidara? He's always the first Akatsuki in my mind, I don't know why. But anyway, I think it's because Deidara's funny. Yeah, that's what it is. And his art, he's annoying with his art. But what goes down is when Hidan and Kakuzu are walking, this is when they're confronted, A shadow paralysis grabs Hidan, Kakuzu jumps up, but Naruto appears right next to him and punches Kakuzu, destroying all his hearts with one punch, smashing him into the ground, causing a massive fist crater. And but Kakuzu's not dead. He's still got his one main heart, but other than that, he's immobile. Naruto stomps him out immediately, and Shikamaru smiles, you know. And what happens is Choji, Shikamaru, and Ino just destroy Hidan, you know. But Hidan's immortal, and he tries to get up, but Naruto just punches him out, knocks him out entirely. This time, Hidan don't get put into a prison, and what happens is they keep Hidan in the Konoha prison. Now, when Naruto and them take Hidan and Kakuzu, and they take it back to the village. But before they get to the village, though, what ends up going down is about 20 minutes before Naruto and them took out Kakuzu and Hidan. This is when Pain and them arrived in the Konoha to try and capture Naruto. In doing so, they attack the village, and thanks to Itachi and Sasuke both having the Eternal Mangekyo, and Jiraiya being there with Perfect Sage Mode, and Tsunade with Yamato, and all that, like, Konoha is a different beast entirely, and it's a bad thing for them, you know. And unfortunately, guys, I can't control the stupid planes, and I'm not going to close my window because it's super hot in my room. I have to turn my fan off to record, so there's going to be some give and take, guys. I apologize, but anyway, I digress. What goes down is Konoha is being attacked by the Pains, but this time they're getting taken out much more easier, okay? Because Itachi's there, Sasuke's there, Sugetsu's there, Jugo's there, you know. Strong people in Konoha are there. Obito's not there. Obito's actually made friends with Orochimaru, and not only that, him and Orochimaru have made plans to capture the Eight Tails, you know. And so what goes down is much like how it does in canon, but this time Obito acts as Sasuke, and they capture Killer Bee, but this time they actually capture the real Killer Bee, and they beat him down and take him away. And what ends up going down is the same hidden club member sees the Uchiha, the Sasuke Uchiha thingy, and he convenes a Kage summit around that same time as Konoha being attacked. What goes down is right after that, Naruto and them are heading back to the village, and they get back in time until Naruto starts to see smoke in the distance. Naruto chucks Choji Kakuzu, and he disappears entirely. He seriously runs right through the land of fire, ripping right through the ground. He jumps in the air, and as he sees Pain in the air, and his Pain's about to do, "Oh no, Pain, almighty," and Naruto goes, "What?" And he goes, "Huh?" Boom! Naruto punches Pain straight in the face, Tendo Pain, completely destroying him. The shockwave itself was massive enough to put a big hole in Konoha. But what goes down is, luckily, because they evacuated all the villagers from Konoha, so Naruto's normal punch pretty much did the same kind of damage as, almost the same amount of damage as the almighty push. However, no one died from it except for Tendo Pain, you know, and all the other villagers that were fighting were saved by Lady Tsunade. Naruto landed, and Tsunade's breathing heavily, and she goes, "Was that you, Naruto?" Naruto goes, "Oh yeah, sorry about that, Granny." And she's like, "You bloody idiot." She punches Naruto, and she goes, "I had to use a lot of chakra for this." And Naruto goes, "Cool, well don't worry, because we're here now. We got this with me, you guys can relax." "Hey sensei," and he's like, hey kiddo. He goes, "What?" He goes, "Need my help?" And he goes, "Nah, not at all." Naruto jumps down, Itachi lands right by Naruto, goes, "Naruto?" And Naruto looks at Itachi, and Sasuke lands right next to him, and goes, "Naruto?" And Naruto goes, "Ah, so you both did the eye thing already. That's pretty cool. But it's alright, I got this. Leave them to me." And Sasuke goes, "To hell with that. I want to have some fun. You're not the only one that wants to take some frustrations out on the Akatsuki." And Naruto looks at Sasuke and he smiles. "Well then, don't slow me down then." Sasuke laughs, and Sakura comes by Lady Tsunade. She begins to help heal her and help with the jutsus. And Sakura tells both Sasuke and Naruto, "Give them hell." They both smile at each other, and Sasuke and Naruto disappear entirely. And what goes down is every single Pain that's there gets annihilated. Tendo Pain managed to get revived, only briefly, because Naruto appeared and punched him out of the village. Luckily, he had the invisible Gecko next to him, because if it wasn't there, then Tendo would have been over, and all the Pains would have been done. Naruto completely splattered the Gecko like it was nothing, and Tendo got smashed out of the village. Naruto goes, "Sasuke, you got the village. I'll go after the Akatsuki member." "Right?" He goes, "Right." Naruto instantly leans down. He cracks the ground. He jumps in mid-air, taking off, causing so much shockwaves that everyone in the village are like, "What the hell?" Naruto flies after Tendo, and Tendo tries to do almighty push, but Naruto's just standing there. He tries to do almighty pull. Naruto's just standing there. And then so what goes down, he tries to throw chakra rods at Naruto, nothing. Tries all elemental styles, nothing. Naruto just sits there looking at him like, "Okay, Zorka, okay." and this is pissing Nagato off. So Nagato's like, "Alright, you think you're so powerful, Brett? Alright." He immediately does a Chibaku Tensei, or planetary devastation, chucks the orbs in the sky, and begins to suck everything in. Naruto's like, whoa, so that's like an absolute finishing move, right? And Naruto gets sucked into the moon, and he gets crushed into it. And Nagato is bleeding heavily. He's like, I did it, I won, I captured the 9. And Tendo, he's like, no. Konan's like, what is it? What is it? Naruto completely destroys the entire mini moon that Nagato made. Naruto's like, thank you. That was a nice. That was actually good. It cooked my back. And Nagato's like, what the? Naruto jumps down and destroys the Yahiko pain, Tendo pain, punches them into the ground. He goes normal series, weak style, deep impact, boom, punches the Tendo pain and annihilates him entirely. Well, when I mean annihilates, like, he's gone, unfortunately for Konan, and Nagato, Yahiko's body is completely nothing but splat. And what goes down is Naruto, he was trying to reverse track the thingy by trying to stab it in his arms, but it kept breaking, so he's like, how the hell am I meant to track this guy? And Naruto goes, oh, he tried to do a summoning jutsu, but he can't bleed his hand. He's like, what do I do? And then Naruto he quickly rushes back to the village, he jumps away, super fast, and lands by Jiraiya. Jiraiya sensei, you got Sage Mode right? And he goes, yeah, can you find out where this person is? Jiraiya goes, how? Naruto stabs on your shoulder. You reverse track it using your Sage Mode. Didn't you tell me you can sense with that? And he goes, yeah, but it's not as, but boom, Naruto stabs his shoulder, and Jiraiya's like, idiot! I need to go in Sage Mode first! And Tsunade's like, Naruto, you're an idiot. Naruto, I'm trying to end this. Don't you want all the Akatsuki to be done? And Tsunade's like, yeah, true, you're absolutely right. And bear in mind, Tsunade's not in the old granny phase, because as I said, they managed to save all the villagers in Konoha, but she only used her Slug's ability to save all the people that were fighting the pains, you know? And so she's not as drained, and Sakura's there from the get-go. What goes down is Jiraiya manages to find it and tells Naruto to come with him. Both Naruto and Jiraiya head out, and they land by Nagato's fake tree. They rip it open. Nagato tries to do a chakra, but Naruto catches it and destroys it. And Nagato, when he looks at Naruto with his Rinnegan, pure fear enters Nagato's mind. He's looking at a god. He knows he's looking at a god. No one has this power. It's like looking at the sun, you know, like infinite power coming from this person, infinite death coming from this person. He looks at Jiraiya and says, hey Jiraiya sensei, but looks at Naruto like, I'm sorry Naruto. And so Nagato apologizes and he surrenders and he's about to give up, but Jiraiya tells him, why don't you just heal yourself? Why don't you use your chakra to heal yourself? You got the Rinnegan, for Christ's sake, you got the Rinnegan, bloody hell, you know? And so Nagato, he looks down, he's like, yeah, but I can't. He goes, you're a leader of a village, okay? Disband the Akatsuki, retake up your place as the leader of the Hidden Rain village. And looks at Jiraiya and he goes, yeah, my story finished with you. Your chapter was messed up, but it doesn't mean your story's ended. And he goes, but do you believe in me, Sensei? Of course I do. I believe in all my students. Look at this idiot here. You know, I've trained the most powerful idiots. You two are both idiots. Both of yous. Nagato, you hindered my will. Naruto, you're just an idiot in general. And both of them are looking at Jiraiya being scolded by their sensei. And Konan going, and you too. What have you been doing, Konan? You're the big sister of the group. You're meant to be telling them what to do, not allowing them to do stupid stuff. Yahiko probably wouldn't be dead. And Konan looked down upset and Jiraiya goes, oops, I went a little bit too far. But anyway, you two, you guys should stop what you're doing. Go back to your village and become the leaders that you should be, right? Nagato's like, I will try, Sensei. And he goes, don't try, you do. Do you understand? And he goes, yes, Sensei, I promise. Good, because if you don't, I'll send this guy here with you. Naruto smiles. And not only that, we're sibling students. We shouldn't be fighting in the first place. Naruto puts his hand up to Nagato. Nagato shakes Naruto's hands, and they both like, and he's happy about that. Nagato leans over to Naruto. My chapter and Jiraiya Sensei's chapter of the main story is over. You're the main character of the story now, Naruto. We will follow your will. Naruto puts his thumb up to Nagato and goes, thank you, Nagato. Senpai. And what happens is Konan and Nagato leave. They leave and go back to the Hidden Rain, where Nagato makes massive changes to the Hidden Rain village, okay? And he knows about, they talk about the actual leader before they left. They talked about Madara Uchiha, the leader, and how he has an ability that he can move through things. But this is when Konan states that Nagato, Madara can only pass through things for 5 minutes only. And Naruto hears that, really? Yeah. So all I need to do is punch him for 5 minutes straight until he can't do it. And she goes, yeah. Naruto, thanks Konan. And what goes down as Jiraiya goes, I'll help you guys relocate. And she goes, no, we'll be fine. I can use my jutsu to get me and Nagato there. Jiraiya looks at Nagato and he's proud of him for turning over a new leaf. And Naruto didn't even need to talk no jutsu him. It was more fear no jutsu. And so, as the pain arc wraps up, you know, because all the Akatsuki are all captured now, what goes down is Konoha goes through a unique proceeding, you know. The village elders were arrested. Danzo, he's in jail. Hidan's permanently stuck in jail. He can't go nowhere. Kakuzu, he got sent back to the land of waterfalls to fix up diplomatic ties between Konoha and the land of waterfalls, and it works, you know. And the hidden, so what happens is Konoha has a really deep alliance with the hidden mist, the hidden leaf. Unfortunately, even the hidden stone, the hidden sand, and the hidden rain and the hidden waterfall, like they all come to a better agreement, and they see value in Konoha more like they're scared of Naruto. They all know that Naruto is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki and he's not using none of the Nine-Tails powers, okay? Just to be very clear to all of you. And so what goes down is, after this happens and everyone gets back to the village and Konoha starts to repair, this is when Tsunade gets a message from the Raikage stating everything to do with what happened, 5 Kage Summit. And so that proceeds. What happens is, because Lady Tsunade is unfit and unwell, she sends Kakashi, actually she looks at Jiraiya, she goes, are you going to take Hokage place for me? He's like, nope, I'm not going to become Hokage. I'm going to stay here with you, Suna. And she smiles. So Jiraiya goes, I'm old now. I managed to accomplish my goals. I saved one of my students and I made the other student unstoppable, you know? Not only that, I won the bet. I've kind of got the lady, right? And Tsunade smiles at Jiraiya. She smiles at him, she goes, yeah, you old perv, you got the woman. And Jiraiya goes, from here on out, there's no other woman but you. And this shocks Tsunade. Jiraiya gets down on his knees and he goes, I only want to be with you, Tsunade, since we were kids. He gives Tsunade a ring, and this blows her mind because this is a really expensive ring. And she goes, I can't do this, can I? What about? And Jiraiya goes, yes, Tsunade. And she goes, you're old fool. All right, I accept your marriage. Jiraiya is smiling, and so everyone's like, what? She takes the ring, and Jiraiya picks her up happily, you know. And what goes down, she goes, oh, by the way, once we get married, you're gonna accumulate all my debts. Jiraiya goes, oh, not to worry, I already sorted those out a long time ago. And she goes, what? And she goes, yeah, well, Mount Miyaboku has a lot of gold, so I asked them, can I take some to pay your debt? Because I told them that I want to bet with you, and that this will be probably the best way to get to you, you know? And so you have no debts with no one. Tsunade smiles and thanks Jiraiya, and she's happy, you know? She's so happy that one of her gambles that she's finally done has ended on a positive note, you know? And so what goes down is, Jiraiya stays with Tsunade, and this goes upon the next Hokage. She looks at Kakashi. Kakashi goes, nope, I've changed my mind. I'll become the leader of Root, and I'll lead the Root Onbu, Konoha Onbu. And she's like, damn. And then Itachi, and Itachi's like, he goes there, but I'm only Uchiha. And she smiles. Then it's ironic because my grandfather once told me that he wanted Madara Uchiha to become Hokage first, but the village voted against that. And the village loves you, Itachi. So what do you say? You like to be my full-on Hokage and in turn become the next Hokage? Itachi's eyes widen. He has a slight tear go down his eyes. And he smiles and goes, he bows to Lady Tsunade and says, it will be my honor, Lady Tsunade. And she goes, good. Well then you go to the Hokage Summit, okay? And he's like, alright, as your representative. And so what goes down is Team 7 goes with them. And what I mean by Team 7, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Itachi. So all three of them go with Itachi to the hidden or the land of iron. But what happens also is Karin goes with them as well, and Jugo and Suigetsu. Karin is obsessed with Itachi and is not leaving him. And Sasuke's like smiles, I'm glad that's not me. Itachi's over it and he doesn't care. It's just he can't explain to Tsunade, and Suigetsu goes, well technically we weren't hidden leaf shinobi. And Jugo's like saying, wherever Sasuke goes, I go. And so what goes down is, that's what happens to them. All 6 of them, plus Itachi, head to the 5 Kage Summit. When they get there, when they see Itachi, like everyone's like on edge. But Itachi's wearing the Hokage a headband. He tells them, I'm the fill-in Hokage until Lady Tsunade gets better. The temporary from 6th Hokage. He puts the hat down, all the Kages meet. And when Sasuke is there, the Raikage is about to rush at Sasuke and punch him. Naruto stands right in front of him and scares the living hell out of the Raikage. The Raikage sits down and he looks at Naruto like, who is this bowhead brat? And Itachi goes, oh, this is Naruto Uzumaki. And what goes down is the Raikage is just shocked, you know. And all the Kage all convene and they talk and they explain. Sasuke states, I wasn't there, I was fighting pain on Konoha. We didn't do that at all. The Raikage listen, and not only that, Itachi goes, to be honest, single-handedly Naruto Uzumaki has brought down the Akatsuki's whole entire foundations by himself. All the Akatsuki have nearly been captured by Naruto himself. He defeated the leader, the one with the Rinnegan, Nagato, who's now residing back in the hidden rain village, building himself out. He defeated all the other Akatsuki members, even me. Now it goes to show, and the Tsuchikage goes, yes, they did us back in the village. Gaara goes, yep, we also have Sasori. And the hidden mist, what's it called? Mei goes, yep, we have Kisame back. And this reconfirms, and the Land of Iron looks at the Hidden Leaf and states that the Hidden Leaf should be the ones to actually run it if they're the ones cleaning up the mess of the world. The Raikage is not liking it, but he approves. Itachi goes, just give us all the information you can upon where your brother is, and we'll try to do our best. I've given all locations to you guys where the Akatsuki bases are all in your villages, and so far you guys have turned up nothing. And they're like, no, we've had little warning signs, so maybe they're with Orochimaru in one of his bases then. And what goes down is the Raikage goes, how do you figure that? And he goes, Orochimaru lost terribly to Naruto, and he managed to escape. But in escaping, Naruto managed to pull Sasuke back, so that was a win in itself. And so, what goes down is, as Naruto and them are standing there, they're just watching, Naruto senses something, and what goes down is, Zetsu appears in the room. Without him hesitating, as Zetsu's like, oh, hello, boom, Naruto grabs him and goes, who are you? And chokes the Zetsu out, but doesn't kill him, just chokes him out. And as these spores try to appear, the spores that appear on Naruto die instantly. They get destroyed immediately, they blow up right in front of them. And what goes down, Mei uses her jutsu to mount all the spores off the body. Obito appears and states that he's declaring war on the 5 great ninja villages, and that he will bring an army, so be prepared. He disappears, and what goes down is all the five Kage all agree that they should sign the pact and ready themselves for war. Gaara states that that Konoha should be leading the charge upon this. Tsuchikage at first was going to disagree, but he goes, you know what, I agree. As I told you, my stance is they cleaned up the mess and brought my grandchild back, so I'm strict with that. Mei agrees, so it's 3 Kages. The Land of Iron also agree that Konoha should lead the war effort, and so the Raikage goes, fine, it's unanimous, we will agree upon this. We'll go see our daimyos back in our villages, and from there, we'll all build up our military power and meet back in the Hidden Cloud, okay? And they're like, sweet as upon this. And so what goes down is the 5 Kage summit has finished, and as they leave, the Raikage goes to Naruto, oi, Uzumaki, have you mastered your tail beast yet? And Naruto goes, oh, I don't need to. And he goes, what do you mean you don't need to? You might need it just in case tail beast is taken. And Naruto goes, what I mean by is I don't actually need to use the Nine Tails chakra. I'm more powerful without it. At the same time, I'm not going to force the Nine Tails to do something it doesn't want to do either, okay? The tail beasts have feelings, they have lives, you know? Don't forget that. Naruto walks away and everyone's just shocked. Like, huh? Naruto just talked down to the Raikage. Everyone goes back to the village, but Naruto and they're all talking and hanging out, and they're kind of laughing at the situation. What goes down is all the villagers start to build their army up. At this present time, back in Konoha, when they get back to Konoha, this will be something dramatic happens. What happens is Danzo manages to get out of the prison and he tries to run away, but Kakashi appears and they begin a massive skirmish in the middle of the village, battling. And then what goes down is as Danzo reveals the Sharingan on all his arms and his eye, you know, he begins to fight Kakashi and he almost kills Kakashi and Jiraiya and Tsunade, but this is when Itachi appears. Itachi lands right next to them, and what he does is he immediately cuts off Danzo's arm for Danzo's arm to reappear, and he disappears and he comes back and he tries to attack Itachi, but this is when Sasuke summons a Susanoo and cuts Danzo in half. And what goes down is Danzo's trying his best. And what goes down is when he's on his last eye, this is when Naruto appears. And Naruto puts his hand back and he goes, let's see how this goes. Normal series, normal punch, boom, punches Danzo, obliterates his entire body, upper body like there's nothing, splats it, destroys half the side of the village where it was, but he managed to throw the punch in the air. The shockwave alone made everyone scared, you know? He didn't destroy the village much, but it's just sent a lot of rubble everywhere. Danzo reappeared again, but he had no more Izanagi abilities. Even the one in his right eye is gone. He tries to do his tetragram still, but Itachi caught him in Tsukuyomi. Bear in mind, Itachi has the Eternal Mangekyo, so the Tsukuyomi doesn't make him blind anymore. Sasuke still has Amaterasu, just like Itachi does, and they're both powerhouses in themselves, you know? With Danzo captured and the filth of Danzo pretty much wiped away, Itachi asks Lady Tsunade, is he going to be held for trial or execution? She goes, execute him. Itachi and Sasuke walk close, and they both look at each other. They both close their eyes, and they open. Itachi opens his left, and Sasuke opens his. Itachi opens his right eye, and Sasuke opens his left eye. Blood comes down the eye, and Amaterasu burns him, annihilates him. And Sasuke controls the flames, deactivates it, and they smile and he goes, well, that's one of them done. And what goes down from there is they prepare for the war effort. They build up their forces and everything like that. And what goes down is Tsunade tells Naruto, you're the main front Konoha, do you understand? And Naruto goes, what do you mean? Tsunade and them will run the war effort from the hidden cloud village, but Naruto, you'll be on the field with Itachi, Sasuke and all that. And so they agree. And so as everyone prepares for war, it takes about a week for them all to get ready and accumulate at the hidden cloud village. This is when Orochimaru infiltrates the hidden leaf village. Okay, he gets there, he uses the Zetsus that he has on turns, because bear in mind he's been working with Obito. He gave Obito the reanimation, him and Kabuto, you know, they've worked together and merged into one. So Orochimaru has Kabuto's White Dragon Sage ability within him, you know. And so what goes down is as everyone is ready for war, what goes down is Orochimaru summons the previous Kages, you know, even the fourth Hokage. And at first they all interact with each other, but he takes over their minds and he locks them all into place fully, and he sends them all to the war effort, you know, to help him out, help in his cause. Yeah, that's not going to work, unfortunately, guys. And so when the war begins, the war is actually super one-sided, you know, like having Itachi and Sasuke on the battlefield, having everyone who gets in, all of them on the battlefield early, and having Sakura reach full capacity early, like, yeah, everything dramatically changes, you know, and the Katsuki being weaker because they didn't capture Yamato, so the Zetsus are much weaker too. They can't hide their presence much like how they could in canon, and so the Zetsus can be seen, okay, they can be noticed and differentiated between the two. And so what goes down is all the Zetsu get annihilated. Naruto and them run through the entire situation. Now, what goes down is the hidden rain village, the hidden waterfall village. They help out, sending some troops to help the Shinobi Alliance. Nagato also appears as well and states that we're here to help. And they smile seeing Nagato and Konan there, and Jiraiya's happy, and all the villagers start to work together fully, properly, pull themselves together. They unite as one massive force and they take out all the armies. Bear in mind that because it takes if it took 3 days for the entire Akatsuki team, and that's all the Akatsuki, to make Shikaku be absorbed by the Gedo statue, it will take way longer than 2 weeks, I believe, if it's only Obito, Orochimaru, and Zetsu to take in the entire what's it called, Eight Tails. But not only that, they don't even have the Rinnegan, and so they're using Madara. They summon Madara using the reanimated Madara for this. Okay, and so he's the one that summoned the Gedo statue, and he's the one that sealing the Eight Tails in. But unfortunately for them, thanks to Nagato, he has a resonant frequency to it. So so our team goes to the Gedo statue, and that's Nagato, Naruto, and what's it called? Well, the Raikage wants to save his brother, but he has to stay away. So the ones that go to the Gedo statue is Nagato, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Kaden, Itachi. They all head out, you know. And when they get to the Akatsuki base, this is when Naruto sees his dad for the first time. All the previous Hokage, even Madara Uchiha, and they're all standing there. I'm taking the tail beast chakra out of Killer Bee, but Naruto appears and punches the Gedo statue, closing its mouth. The Gedo statue gets sent flying outside the ground. When all the Kage appear, Itachi and them begin to fight them. Obito's like, Naruto Uzumaki. Madara's right there. It's like, when Madara sees Naruto, it blows his mind. He goes, is a kid this powerful? What the hell? And he goes to try and fight Naruto, and Naruto just annihilates him with one punch. like obliterates him but he heals non-stop. And what goes down is the Kage begin to fight and Madara begin to fight Naruto and them. And what goes down is Obito tries to recover the Gedo statue, or tries to go out after the eyes of Nagato, to control the Gedo statue. But Naruto's not having that, and neither is Kakashi, because Kakashi appears and throws a lightning blade to try to take him out. And he teleports Kakashi into the Kamui dimension. And when they find Obito's weakness really fast, and what happens is Kakashi pretty much takes Obito out, knocks him out, puts him on the ground, and incapacitates him and knocks him fully out of existence. And the real battle more comes. Nagato manages to unsummon the Gedo statue and send it away. And what goes down is Killer Bee, he doesn't get up right away, but he'll get up soon. What goes down is the 4 Kage plus Madara are fighting Naruto and the team. And Naruto's easy as having fun. Sasuke, Sakura, and Itachi are trying their best, but they really can't do much. Naruto goes, don't worry about me. Get Orochimaru. He's probably the one that did the summoning. Sasuke said, and Itachi goes, I'll deal with him. Itachi runs over and begins to fight Orochimaru, and slowly but surely he captures Orochimaru. And he puts Orochimaru under a powerful genjutsu. In doing so, what happens is Orochimaru releases the reanimation jutsu. So all the reanimations that are on the board all get released at that very moment's notice. And Nagato, what happens is Madara tries to do the reanimation release. It tries to give it up. But what goes down is Naruto does a sealing jutsu and seals Madara in place. Naruto, meaning Itachi, they seal him in place. And Nagato does too with the chakra rods. But what goes down is before Hashirama leaves, Hashirama uses his jutsu and Tobirama does as well. And they remove Madara's soul from the reanimated body, and Madara's like, no, I put too much plan and effort into this. Damn you, Hashirama, damn you, damn bold kid. Naruto goes, it's Naruto Uzumaki from the Hidden Leaf, and I'm going to become the next Hokage. And what happens, Minato smiles and cries to his son. Minato uses a jutsu and gives Naruto the rest of the Nine Tails and puts it inside his body. And what happens is Naruto has the key to the cage and he released the Nine Tails. And so the Nine Tails sits within Naruto, but he's fully merged back into the original Nine Tails, Minato is proud of his son, but asks him, what happened to your beautiful yellow hair? Naruto, you can blame the old man Jiraiya, you can blame him, he made me do a stupid workout that made me so strong that I'm so bored of everything and now my hair fell out. And he goes, oh, Jiraiya was your sensei too? He rubs his boy's bald head and he goes, well, I'm proud of you, my son, and your mother will be so proud of you. Do you understand? Naruto goes, oh yeah, I met her before. She wasn't happy with my hair either, but can't be helped. And he smiled, well, it's alright, my boy. He rubs Naruto's head and he goes, I can't wait to hear your stories when you come to the afterlife eventually. Not now. Have a family, run the village, put everyone in their place. You understand? Naruto goes, yes, sir. And what goes down is all the reanimations disappear and the fight, the Great Ninja War ends just like that, Now, the only issue they have is Obito, but he was incapacitated too. And he's in the village. What goes down is Kakashi sees that it's Obito, and when he's strapped down, Lady Tsunade checks over his body and finds that there's a thing on his heart, and they realize it's more like a control kind of chip, and they can't remove it without killing him. And Naruto goes, why don't you just destroy it? And this is when Nagato goes, I have an idea. He chucks a chakra rod through Obito's heart, destroying the seal, and then chucks Obito inside the Death God's mouth. When Obito comes out, he's met by Kakashi, and Kakashi's really pissed off at him. Obito's like, Kakashi, looks around and he sees Naruto. He feels Naruto right behind him. Naruto's like, Obito Uchiha, that's pretty cool. Another Uchiha that's alive. And you're a pawn of Madara Uchiha himself, right? And he goes, how did you? And he goes, that thing on your heart showed otherwise. If that thing on your heart wasn't there, you would have been arrested, put in jail for the rest of your life. But now we see, just like Itachi, he was put in a precarious position. And not only that, Itachi was able to go through your mind when you were knocked out and show everyone what happened. You were manipulated by Madara. And Kakashi wasn't the one that killed Rin. Rin jumped in the way of the attack. You just saw it late. And this made Obito cry. He drops to his knees. He just can't believe it. Everything he's done, all the people he's killed, he worked for, was a lie. He was nothing but used. Tsunade punches Obito in the head. You see, bloody idiot brat. You're going to have to get locked up for a bit, but with some probation, at least you can live, right? Obito bows to Lady Tsunade and bows to everyone, The Akatsuki are fully disbanded. All the villagers themselves have come out of the victory of the battle, hard won, Nagato summons the Gedo statue and releases all the tailed beasts within them. And what happens is Naruto implements to all of them, tells all the villagers, you know, that all the tailed beasts are no longer your slaves. Do you understand? I advocate to protect all tailed beasts. They have a right just like all of us. And if any of you guys are going to use them the same way you did back in the past, I'll punch you. Seriously. Every single Kage heard this. There was not a doubt in their mind that Naruto will kill them if they do anything wrong with them. Naruto met Killer Bee and enjoy their presence, and what goes down is all the tailed beasts thank Naruto and ask if they can give a piece of their chakra to him. And so Naruto's like, okay, sweet as. And so they gave a piece of their chakra to Naruto. In doing so, Naruto meets the Sage of 6 Paths and unlocks Naruto's 6 Path Sage mode, but Naruto goes, I don't need it. And he goes, well, unfortunate kid, you having all the tailed beast chakra, you naturally have 6 Paths. And Naruto goes, can you give it to him as well? And he looks back at Sasuke and goes, well, Sasuke is a part of you anyway. And Naruto finds out the story of Indra, Ashura, Hagoromo, Kaguya, Chakra, Otsutsuki, all that stuff. And Naruto goes, so aliens come to Earth and did this. Okay, I'll be ready for that next time. And what goes down is after all the situation has come down, after all the stuff has come to play, what ends up going down is things dramatically change in the world, you know? Sasuke has the Rinnegan. Nagato is his own leader, and what goes down is that the Uzumaki clan grows big. The Itachi clan, the Uchiha clan can regrow again because there's 3 Uchiha now, not 1. And so what happens is I'm just gonna state that what's his name? Obito finds him a mate, partner, and gets married and has an Uchiha, you know. Itachi has an Uchiha kid, and so does Sasuke, you know. Of course, Sarada was Sakura. And so the Itachi grow massive, the Uchiha grow big. Same with the Uzumaki. Naruto marries Hinata, and he has the same Uzumaki kids, Konan and Nagato. They have children too, Uzumaki, and so the Uzumaki and the Uchiha come back from extinction. Jiraiya and Lady Tsunade get married, and she steps down from her role as the 5th Hokage. Itachi becomes the 6th Hokage, okay? He does become the 6th Hokage. Oh my goodness, sorry. Roast me. It's funny, okay? If you guys don't understand, but it's funny. But anyway, he becomes the 6th Hokage. His face gets put on the mountain. Obito goes, it could have been better if it was my face, but you know. But what goes down is all the village comes together and they're all happy, you know. And what goes down is we're gonna fast forward now, all the way to the Naruto the Last, you know, when Toneri. And what goes down is that's the whole situation that comes about. The moon starts to get closer, and all the 5 Kage start to find that out, and they want to understand. By this time, Naruto is the strongest man on the world. No one comes close to him. Okay, besides him having 1 punch powers, he has 6 Path Sage mode. Man, I'm not even joking. Naruto is powerful as damn stuff, you know. Kara have to make sure they hide themselves even more because of Naruto. Ishiki knows for a fact he can't take Naruto. At first he thought he did until he kind of stood next to Naruto and no, he can't. And so he has to stay into hiding until they get a chakra fruit. But this is where things dramatically change as well. Because Kaguya wasn't summoned, Black Zetsu's still alive, and so Black Zetsu joins Kara, okay? A lot of the Kara members are like, oh, it doesn't exist there, and so a lot of situation with Kara is much more Amado, Code, what's it called? That chick, you know, the one that fought Naruto and all that stuff. All the normal members, but Ao's not a part of the member, you know, and Kashi and Koji doesn't exist either because, well, Jiraiya's alive. And so, as Kara still builds their power up in the background, what goes down is they try to identify and understand how to stop the moon from moving forward. And this is when the Raikage states, because every village is open with each other now, okay? Thanks to Naruto, he's practically made them all open their borders to each other fully, opened up fully, like the village, there's none of this ever threats or tension of war. The tuning exams always happen, all the small villages around the bigger villages get helped out, you know, so none of these dumb bandits, so everyone works together. The world starts to work at a world economy of ninjas and normal people. It works well for them. And it's all thanks to the war hero himself, Naruto. Hands down. Everyone knows the bold hero Naruto. You know? And so what goes down is as they begin to talk and everything, Naruto states, well, actually no, Itachi states that if they can find a way to stop it, they can. And the Raikage reveals the weapon, the chakra transmutation or transportation weapon. And Itachi goes, that's a good idea. If we really need it, then please do so. And everyone praises the Raikage, you know, for doing so, and the Raikage thanks them. He goes, it was stupid because they made it for a war against all of you, but at the same time, it could benefit all of us. And they so wholeheartedly agree, you know. And not only that, because they now found out that there's aliens, because Naruto told them about Otsutsuki and stuff like that, they have to become way more aware. And so Sasuke traveled the world to try find all of Kaguya's ruins, and he does. He finds a lot of the ruins. They help take out majority of the people, like he do in canon. And this is when Toneri comes to Earth and tries to kidnap Hinata, you know. And bear in mind, Hinata and them have children later on. They don't have children now. I unintentionally said it too early. The only ones that have children that are the adults are Itachi, Kaden, Nagato, and Conan, and Obito. Okay, Obito some random chick, I'm just gonna state, and had a baby to her. And so, if you guys got a person who Obito had a child with, besides well, Ren, but she's dead. Sorry, Ren. But what goes down is Kakashi becomes an honorary member to the Uchiha because he bears an Uchiha's will, the Sharingan, and he accepts it. You know, he takes on the mantle of Hatake and Uchiha, and he's proud of it too. But it's on the assumption he has a child, so he has a child as well. So that boy in Boruto that looks like Kakashi, this time he is Kakashi's son. Okay, I'm just gonna say that outright. Even though he's a Kakashi fanboy, he's gonna be Kakashi's son. But anyway, back to the story because I'm digressing. Toneri comes and tries to kidnap Hinata, and when he sees Naruto, all he sees is an Otsutsuki, just like how he is. Naruto sees Toneri, and what goes down, Toneri disappears and his puppets get destroyed. They follow the puppets, and Hanabi gets captured, and all the story from here goes relative. But this time things are different though, okay? And what I mean by things are different, the Raikage uses his chakra transportation cannon early to take out meteors before anything comes around. He helps them out, you know. And Naruto states that they have a way to get to the, they possibly have a way to get to the moon. That he believes, because, well, where did these puppets come from? They must have come from somewhere, and the Toneri guy stated there's a way to get to the moon. And so what goes down is Naruto the team, sorry about this, the team that goes there is Naruto, Hinata, Sakura, Shikamaru, and what's it called? That's it, really. And when they get there, Neji, because Neji's still alive too. And what goes down is when they get there, and they destroy that big ass crab, and they get past that dumb genjutsu, they get to the moon, and this is when they realize they are on the moon. And they do everything much similar, okay, to try to figure out how to get into that giant place where the Toneri comes from. Even Naruto also meets Hamura Otsutsuki. The chakra within Naruto comes out and reveals Hagoromo, and they have a family catch up, you know. And this is when Hinata receives her Otsutsuki chakra for Hamura to destroy the Tenseigon. And now with the passcode, or the way to get into the place, Naruto puts Hinata on his back. He tells everyone he'll be right back. He jumps right through, puts his hand back and destroys the barrier and flies right through the barrier and lands on the castle. When they get there, it's not even a fight for Toneri. Honestly, Naruto destroys Toneri fast as and grabs Hanabi. He takes Hinabi's eyes off him, and he fails. Hinata tries to destroy the Tenseiga, but Naruto destroys it. And what goes down is, this is when Toneri tries to use the eyes to absorb Naruto's chakra, and he absorbs a lot of it and tries to cut the moon in half, but Naruto just stands there. Toneri goes, how much chakra do you have? And Naruto goes, I don't know. I'm not even using the Nine Tails chakra. Naruto puts his hand back and he goes, but if you want to use ultimate attack, I got one for you. Naruto goes, normal series, normal punch. Throws a normal punch, destroying the entire beam, knocking Toneri, punching Toneri outside the moon. Toneri is floating in the air and he starts to absorb too much sunlight, but Naruto catches him and throws him on the ground. And what goes down is after that, they completely stop the moon from moving, you know. And what goes down is they contact the they contact the Raikage, so the Raikage doesn't destroy the moon. And they all agree. The Raikage smiles and goes, yet again, you bold hero. You saved us again, Naruto Uzumaki. Your parents will be really proud. And he smiles up. Everyone's happy. Killer Bees say, oh yeah, all that stuff. Everyone's clapping, you know. They all come together. They're all clapping because Naruto saved their world, saved their life, you know. After a while, Naruto finds out that Toneri wasn't wrong in a sense, and he asks Nagato if he can reseal the Gedo statue back here. Nagato comes to the moon and he seals the Gedo statue, and Toneri thanks Naruto, you know. And Naruto states that become better, be better, you know. And Toneri just asks, is he allowed to leave the gate open and allow people to come freely through, you know, and have people live on the moon? And this is when all the villagers come together and they agree, you know, and all the history of the moon gets told down to the earth, and they learn everything, and now all village have access to going towards the moon, and that becomes like a new place, you know, the moon kage, whatever, you know, or Tsukuyomi, you know. So Yue, I mean, the Yue Kage, or the moon kage. Let's just say that because I'm just saying so much. But anyway, after that all goes down, we're gonna do a big ass time skip all the way to the Boruto series. Bear in mind, Naruto still has Boruto and Himawari. Neji has a son now, what's it called, Tenten, and he calls him, well, his dad's name, of course. What goes down is everyone dramatically grows up and all their children are strong. Bear in mind, Naruto is now the 7th Hokage. He is never tired, you know, but he gets bored hard. Infinite energy, like he's just infinite, you know. And so when he makes shadow clones, they never run out, and he can make shadow clones all over the land of fire, not just a hidden leaf, over the land of fire, you know. That's how powerful this Naruto is. He can make 1 billion clones, you know, infinite. Kurama enjoys his retirement. He's like, sweet, I'm so grateful I never need to come out. And Naruto goes, there's going to be a time when you need to come out, you know, what happens when I die? And Kurama goes, then put me in your son or your daughter, you know, I'm quite like this, your family is quite good. And Naruto goes, fair enough, to Kurama, you know. And so, Boruto is absolutely talented, he doesn't need to cheat. And not only that, Sasuke is his teacher from the get-go. Itachi is such a great uncle to Sarada, and the Uchiha changed their ways, you know. All the Uchiha that live right now have activated all the new Uchiha. So Sasuke's daughter Sarada, Itachi's son Shisui, Obito's daughter Rin, because I'm just going to say he calls it his daughter Rin, all of them have activated their Sharingan through love, much like how Sarada did, you know, by love and appreciation. Sarada's still a Hokage fanatic, and the fact that if her uncle can become Hokage in Uchiha, so can she, you know, and not only that, she looks up to Naruto, the bold hero. Boruto keeps all his hair and everything. Then Himawari, she's still the same. However, the only thing is both Boruto and Himawari are just extremely powerful, especially Boruto. He is so fast. He's the second, like he's the fastest getting out of all the students. He's the strongest kid out of everyone. He took some of his parents' strength. Not only does Naruto have 6-path Sage mode, but he has the full 9 tails within him. He has Saitama's powers, and not only that, Hinata has Hagoromo's power. So Boruto is like a perfect Otsutsuki human. But he's never going to be stronger than Naruto. No one is. And so what goes down is the world goes through a big ass peace, you know. There's going to be none of this Boruto, what's it called, cheating, because he's just too strong. But all the village still agree to use ninja tools, and everyone that can't, like, and it spreads out in the world. So that still goes the same. So there's none of that issue whatsoever. And what goes down is before Momoshiki and them comes to Earth, Toneri was able to sense them, and he sent the signal to Naruto, a message to the Kages of Earth. He gathered a World Kage Summit, and he told them that they're kind of coming. The reason, the ones that Kaguya was afraid of, that they have arrived. And Naruto's like, alright. And what goes down, the call was abruptly ended, and Naruto felt something was wrong. And so Naruto, he jumps out of the village, and what down, he crouches, he realizes something happened to Toneri, and he tells everyone he'll be right back. He instantly jumps to the moon from Earth, and if you guys don't believe me that Naruto can jump to the Earth, just understand, Saitama was able to jump from the moon to Earth in under 6 seconds, okay? And that was a human Saitama. Naruto is a human Saitama with alien powers and chakra, you know, so yeah, he's way stronger than Saitama. I'm just gonna say that because it should just be evidence. Like Goku getting Saitama's powers and telling me that Saitama and Saitama Goku are equal. No way, okay? And that's my opinion. But anyway, what goes down, Naruto jumps to the moon and lands, and he begins to sense for the chakra, and he runs around the moon like casually because he's been on the moon before, and he sees Toneri frozen in an ice prison. And so Naruto uses his abilities and uses the 6-path Sage mode and releases Toneri from the prison. Toneri's like, again, I'm saved by you, Hokage. And Naruto smiles, well, of course you are. If they fist bump, he goes, well, we are descended from the same people, we're family nonetheless. But despite us generationally separated, our chakra is connected by our bond, right? And he goes, right. And Naruto goes, I'll be there. And he goes, need my help? Naruto goes, no, thank you, you've warned us enough. And Naruto goes, I need to go back to Earth. Naruto's about to jump to Earth and he goes, no, you're gonna break the moon like you did last time. No. Here, I'll reverse summon you. Toneri touches the ground and teleports Naruto back to Earth. And Naruto goes, you're no fun. And so Naruto appears on Earth, and bear in mind, even though Naruto is all powerful, he's mega bored. Nothing excites him but his family and being the Hokage. You know, being the fighting strong people. Like, it's cool, but they all ended in one punch. You know, and that they use all his weak punch. He never ever needed to go serious punch. You know, and so, well, the first time he did it, but he destroyed a mountain. And if that was him the first time ever doing it, he doesn't know how strong he'll be now. But anyway, what goes down is they arrive on Earth, and in doing so, all the tail beasts have been locked down. Killer Bee has been put into a place where no one can sense their chakra. And so when Naruto landed back in Konoha, Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and Urushiki sensed Naruto's chakra at the 5 Kage Summit. And so, sorry, at the training exams. And so after Boruto beat Gaara's son, and this time Shinken is Gaara's son now, fully. Instead of not being his son and being adopted, no, Shinken is Gaara's son, absolutely. After Boruto beats him and beats Shikadai and everything, Boruto becomes the winner of the shooting exams. And everyone praises him, you know. And Boruto, he's not a little brat. Because his uncle Sasuke and Uncle Itachi will slap him in the head, you know. And Naruto is the ultimate ninja you don't want to piss off. And yeah, so what goes down is, the only person that not scared of Naruto is his wife, Hinata. And so what happens is, as Naruto and there, Naruto senses Momoshiki appear and he turns to kick Naruto, but Naruto catches his foot and slams him onto the ground immediately. Kinshiki comes down, but a Susanoo hand grabs him and Kinshiki and crushes him a little bit, and then Sasuke appears above it and kicks Kinshiki down. Urushiki tries to run away, but unfortunately for him, he's been surrounded by other Kage and Obito as well. Bear in mind, Obito still has his amped up Sharingan, and not only that, Kakashi also got an amped up Sharingan because Obito knew he wanted to make sure that Kakashi can use the Kamui without none of the weaknesses and use the full power and not run out of chakra like how Obito used to, or how he used to. So Kakashi and Obito and the rest of the Kage are fighting Urushiki. Sasuke and Itachi are fighting Kinshiki, and Naruto is just decimating Momoshiki on the ground. Momoshiki tried to get up to shoot an attack on Naruto, but Naruto just catches it and destroys it and punches Momoshiki through the wall. Sends him flying, you know, right out of the village. And Itachi sees what Naruto did and follows Naruto's suit, punches Kinshiki out. Sasuke goes in the air and summons his Susanoo and does the same thing, punches him out. And what goes down is, when the Kage are finding it hard to fight Urushiki, Nagato throws chakra rods through his body and locks him in place, and uses almighty push and slams him onto the ground. Urushiki's like, what the? And he's like, another Renegon user. And it's like, well, of course, I'm Nagato Uzumaki. I was said to be the next sage of 6 Paths, but that wasn't me. It was Naruto. He's trying to use his transportation jutsu, but Nagato goes, those chakra rods are preventing you from circulating your chakra. They captured Urushiki, you know, and when they all appear out of the village, Momoshiki and Kinshiki are trying to fight, but Kinshiki's been destroyed by Itachi and Sasuke. They're the perfect tag team, you know, like he's trying his best, but Sasuke has 6 Paths Sage mode in his Renegon, you know. And Itachi has, Eternal Mangekyo. Like, they're both handling him by himself, owning him. And this is Sasuke with the curse mark too. Sasuke has the curse mark on his body as well. And bear in mind, Orochimaru has changed his way, so have Kabuto, so they're all good, you know. And so, long story short, Momoshiki and Kinshiki and Urushiki get taken out relatively easy. Itachi puts the Totsuka blade right through Kinshiki's chest and seals him away. Momoshiki's like, no! He tries to use his abilities, but he can't absorb them. And it's like, he's desperate. He's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And what goes down is, at this present time, Ishiki states that this is the one and only time that they can attack them and try to get a gain upon them. And not only that, maybe they can feed Momoshiki to their divine tree, and he can probably take Naruto from there. And so what he does is, the Kara appear. All of the Kara brass appear, and when they get there, what ends up going down is Ishiki appears, activating his Karma Seal right in front of them. And when he lands, Momoshiki looks at him and goes, and at first he goes, Karma! And he sees him, Ishiki! And he goes, Momoshiki. Turns Momoshiki into a fruit, and he turns Urushiki into a fruit and eats it. And then he activates and turns into the perfect, his perfect form without having the body die no more. So he doesn't need Kawaki. But Amado sees this, you know. And what goes down is, but no one realizes the Sai infiltrated Kara a long time ago, and they already known about Kara, and so all the Anbu of all the world has infiltrated Kara at this present time, when Kara made their move, Ishiki stayed right in front of Naruto, and Naruto tells him all to get back. Naruto activates, or he doesn't activate nothing, he just stands there. Ishiki begins to use all his attacks on Naruto, and they do nothing. Naruto just punches them away, those giant cubes, he punches them away. And when he shrinks himself, Naruto can see him. Well, he doesn't see him, he just stands there, you know. And what happens is when Ishiki comes behind Naruto and throws chakra rods, they just break on Naruto's body. And Naruto's like, is that it? Kurama goes, Naruto, do you need my help? And Naruto goes, no, you're alright, Kurama, you can have your rest, don't worry. He pats his stomach, I've got this. And Kurama goes, thank you, Naruto. I enjoy my sleeps. And he goes, of course you do, Kurama. Enjoy it, enjoy your life, you know, enjoy your holidays, your retirement, you know. Naruto stands there, and Urashiki is just like, he knew he made the mistake, you know, of coming here. He shouldn't have come here, but it was desperate times, you know. He tries to get away, but Nagato throws a chakra rod through his back. And so does Sasuke throws a chakra rod on the side too, and he's like, what the, how did you, and Nagato goes, you're not the only Renegon user here. I can seal you in place like I did the other guy. You won't be teleporting nowhere anytime soon. And he's desperate, Ishiki's desperate, you know. And Naruto goes, here's a rare chance for me to fight someone nearly on my level, apparently, right? He clicks his hand. Code's there, all of them are there, you know. All of Kara's been infiltrated, Amaru's been captured, all of them have been captured. Yeah. Naruto goes, we've been waiting for you to leave your hidey hole, and you decide to leave right now. This is good. Naruto clicks his neck. Now I can enjoy myself. And Ishiki says, don't you dare mock me. He throws all his text. Naruto's peer and goes, normal style, normal punch. Boom, punches Ishiki and sends him flying. And the shockwave itself was way bigger than the tail beast ball erupting. But bear in mind, they were already out of the village when the battle began. And so Ishiki got sent flying, smashing into a mountain. Naruto disappears entirely and begins to rocket over, you know. And bear in mind, he's using a 6-path ability to fly. Because he kept it. He didn't. Both Sasuke and Naruto still have the Sun and Moon seal, so they retain their power. And as Naruto's flying, Sasuke appears and goes, Naruto, he goes, nope, leave this to me. Sasuke, go protect the village. And he goes, right. They all go back and they take out the rest of Kara. Sasuke opens the portal and enters the Kara base and takes out all of them. You know, like, they decimate all of them, every single Kara member, even the new ones that are meant to be super powerful. Yeah. Amaru gives himself up, and Sasuke immediately places him under a powerful Genjutsu. Locks them in place, places them all in the Genjutsu, and arrests all the Kara members, take all the information, everything, you know. And not only that, they even find Kawaki. Sasuke takes Kawaki, you know, the vessel. He was meant to be Ishiki Otsutsuki's vessel. The Karma seal is gone, completely off his hand, and he takes it back to Konoha. Now back to the battle. Ishiki gets up, still able to like move and function thanks to them absorbing Momoshiki and Urushiki. He's like, I can't take another one of those hits. If I do, I'll die. But he managed to punch the rods out, so Naruto appears, so he can, boom, Naruto punches him again. And Naruto's got a big smile on his face. He goes, you're still standing? How amazing. And he jumps down, and Urushiki just like tries to get up, and they begin the battle, and they're having a mean taijutsu battle, and Naruto's just having the time of his life. And Ishiki goes, you think this is a game? And Naruto's like, no, this is the coolest thing ever. This is the coolest thing ever I've ever gone through. And so what ends up going down, and so as the battle rages on, Naruto's getting to the point where he realizes Ishiki's about to end. Naruto jumps over him and he goes, well, thank you for the fight anyway, but I'm watching and your chakra's running low, you're about to give up, so surrender. Give up now, or you're going to die. Ishiki instantly uses his most powerful attack, and Naruto goes, alright then. I thought I was never going to do this, but since you want to continue battling and I'm not going to allow you to be on this earth, Naruto's going to say this is going to be the first time I ever use the Rasengan ever, and it's going to be one of my most serious moves. Naruto opens his hands up and he goes serious Rasengan, and he closes his hand around the Rasengan and the energy appears around his hand, and Naruto compresses it, and when he pulls his hand back, think of Whitebeard's ability to crack the world, okay? I'm using that same precipice, okay? But this is a serious punch Rasengan. Ishiki has no ability to absorb the chakra now because Naruto beat him down so badly that he can barely do anything. Now, and as Ishiki tries to use his ultimate Rasengan, Naruto rushes over and he goes serious, Rasen Smash! Boom! Rasen Smash, my bad, wrong anime. Rasen Smash. Added My Hero Academia and Naruto, sorry guys, but he does a Rasengan punch, and as he punches the air, the shockwave is so powerful that Urashiki's attack gets engulfed and obliterates his body. The attack is seen all over the world, felt all over the world. Everyone feels the vibration of Naruto's serious punch. It reverberates all over space-time, Naruto's punch, you know? And as Naruto smiles, he puts his hand up, he goes, huh. So that's what my serious punch is, eh? Naruto turns around and jumps away. And he goes back towards the village. Ishiki's dead. There's no way he's coming back. Amado and them all arrested. Kawaki saved and Naruto adopts him, you know? And the world in itself comes to a close, a big close. And what happens is 10 years from now, Naruto is still the Hokage. He's retiring as Hokage, you know, and he's making room for Konoha. He was gonna make room for Konohamaru, but Sarada has stood up to the table, you know. And she wants to become Hokage herself. So as Naruto is passing the Hokage mantle to Sarada Uchiha, a crack in the dimension opens, and Naruto's like, "What the? Another Otsutsuki?" Naruto instantly stands up and he's about to destroy it, you know. But what ends up going down, he feels something familiar, a presence. Out from this dimension comes a glowing godlike being. Now, this Saitama Naruto can feel the difference in power, and he knows that despite him being as powerful as he is, he will die from the sky. The sky is like a billion times stronger than he is. And as he looks at it, he's like, "That's me." Naruto lands, he goes, "Oh, Naruto. I like what you did with the world, One Punch Man." And he's like, "Huh?" He goes, "Well, you're technically One Punch Man until Ishiki's handled like 3 of your punches." And he smiles, and he goes, "Who are you?" And he goes, "Well, I'm you, of course. My name is Naruto Uzumaki, or I am the one above all Naruto. I'm the Naruto that sits above all of yous. I'm the Naruto that watches over our multiverse, if you will. I'm the pinnacle of what a good or bad version of us would ever be in any timeline. I am the one, Naruto." And this shocks everyone. Naruto is floating in midair, and he goes, "I'm proud of you, by the way, Sarada." And Sarada looks at Naruto like, "What the?" They're all looking at, everyone's just shocked, you know, but they feel this calmness around him. Naruto lands right by them, and he goes, "I'm not here to interfere at all, but I'm really impressed on how you saved this world." He puts his hand down and he goes, "Fist bump with me, Naruto." And they both fist bump, and boom! One Punch Naruto is like, sees everything. He's like, he pulls his hand away and he goes, "How did I comprehend that?" He goes, "Well, technically you're me, okay? I am connected to all the good and bad versions to myself, okay? This is the first universe where I actually got to interfere properly." And One Punch Naruto's like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah. I'm proud of you, by the way. You did a really good job, and I hope to meet up with you soon, okay? Keep that in mind." And as he flies away, the one above all, Naruto's like, "Well, until next time there, Naruto, you take care, and look after this beautiful world and your families. I'm proud of all of yous. Jiraiya-sensei, see you later, you perv." Jiraiya's like, "What?" And one above all, Naruto disappears and reappears in his multiversal dimension. When he reappears there, he goes, "Wow, that was interesting. I didn't know that would happen." The one above all, Deku, pops his head through and goes, "See, I told you you'll like it." And he goes, "Yeah, I actually did like it. Thank you, Deku." And he goes, "Not at all, Naruto." They both fist bump, and Deku goes back to his own multiversal dimension. And he goes, "What else can I do now? Since I got to look at that world like that, what else can I do? Naruto looks through his world and he goes, "What else, Naruto? What else do I want to be?" And so as he looks upon this is where I'm going to leave this what if, guys. I hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe, leave your comments down below. And yeah, I'm going to be moving on to now the Naruto, or one above all Naruto verse, as you guys have noticed. Just like how I have the one above all Deku verse, okay, or the Dr. Kahu-Verse. And I'm going to get there with all my what ifs, okay, guys. And I'm going to tackle Titan, and I'm going to do Black Clover, and I'm going to do One Piece, because I'm watching One Piece hardcore. So yeah, I hope you guys all like this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to my new what ifs that are coming out. But yeah, as usual, guys, this is Dr. Kahu saying peace.